talk about him and then just say, hey, let's nominate him for Benchwarmer of the Week. I mean, he's a good pick. Whacking off in my tool shed. It's weird. Yeah.
The Basement Benchwarmers podcast back for another week with Ed and Eric. Rick will be joining us later. And I don't know if anyone else will be. Maybe it would be surprising.
The whole side of... Is this thing on? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
The whole side of the table over here is empty. What the hell?
First thing I see him laying in front of my car, now he's having a stroke.
Yeah.
This thing on?
I pull up today and Scott's out there looking at Eric under his car out in the street, and I'm like, oh, what's going on?
I was going through his pockets.
Looked like you got run over.
Got any dollars in there?
If I didn't have bad luck, I don't think I'd have any luck at all right now, especially with cars.
So let's start how we start every week. We got a lot to talk about tonight. We'll start with how was your week, and we'll start with Eric.
Oh. Well, you just heard that my car was dragging as I came in here along with myself. Good week. Did you guys enjoy the fires over the weekend? What was there, music playing?
Background music.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's noise.
You didn't even need to light your own campfire this weekend. It was.
Oh yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah, I mean it was bad Thursday and Friday. So Saturday I headed up to Road America for a little bit. My son and his buddies were up there. It was vintage weekend. A lot of fun.
Those boys love cars.
Oh God, yeah, they're good
for them.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yesterday I was supposed to play in a father-son golf tournament with Logan in Middleton, but they canceled.
But his real dad played with him.
He did discover who his real dad was and got all that done, so he played. It's a scratch handicap, so no, it got canceled because of the Canadians. Yeah, I mean it's because the air quality was so bad, but not a bad day for it to be canceled because I did sit in front of all of the British Open and then all of the World Cup, so it was a good day, I guess, to be stuck in the house. So, but yeah, that's about it. We got a trip coming up next week to Door County, a little family getaway, so looking forward to that.
Where are you going to Door County?
Where are you guys staying?
We are staying at the Little Sweden Resort.
Oh,
Fish Creek. Are you familiar with it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Littlehead.
Is that where Littlehead was?
It's right across the street,
right
from the what's the crest up? What was the door? Oh.
Isn't it a ghost tour or something?
It was.
There's that little restaurant there. The fish. It's right in Fish Creek, and it's the Littlehead's right across the street.
Bailey's.
No, it's not Bailey's. It's in Fish Creek.
Bailey's.
I'll have to look it up.
The name of the restaurant?
Well, the pizza place is right there.
Yeah.
Was. I don't know if it still is.
Something tomato or
wild
tomato. Yeah. So right across the street is where the Littlehead's up in the window.
Oh.
Scott was drunk and
Littlehead. I've heard the story like 501 times now.
Yeah, you should have been there.
Yeah, I should have. I wish I would have been. So.
Take that tour.
Yeah, we started looking at Airbnbs and stuff like that, and that came up a couple times, like Little Sweden Resort, and like looking at all the amenities. It's got pools, it's got tennis courts, it has its own private 9-hole par 3 course, so you just play whenever you want. It's all part of the thing. So
right on site there.
Right on site. It's kind of the main attraction of the.
I never noticed that.
Is the whole family one?
Yeah, Jackson will be coming up a little bit later, but yeah, theoretically, we should all. Fingers crossed, we should all be there for a few days.
No. And when you got, how long is the trip?
Just Tuesday to Friday.
So during the week.
Yeah, during the week next week. Yeah. I
Fish
figured it was a little cheaper. Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
Fish wasn't good.
It was fun. And I'm a big fish guy. I didn't really care for the taste of the fishbowl though.
Really?
Yeah, we went to Peltier's. Is that what?
It's whitefish or was it
It
cod?
was whitefish.
Yeah, I had cod last week and
Yeah.
it was delicious. It's like lobster almost.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun to go to, hang out. So maybe, I don't know. I think we're gonna run a pontoon boat one day and just cruise on.
To get a time, go to a time and get dinner.
I would love to.
Get good food.
I mean, I'm the only one with a palate in my family. Like everybody else is just kind of boring. Logan a little bit, but I would love to go there and support them and get some good food. But do they have grilled cheese and chicken nuggets?
If it's grilled cheese, it's a Gruyere with sprinkled with
And a pear in it.
Yeah,
with truffles.
Yeah, and apples in it.
yeah. So I mean, it's the pizza place probably works out pretty well, and yeah. So we're excited about that.
Door County Creamery is good too, but that's in Sister Bay.
Yeah.
That place is good.
Well,
They got the brewery's right there.
we will have a car with us so we can go there.
That brewery's
There-
cool.
Yeah, I've been.
The distillery's good.
Hacienda's there too.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, very nice.
So yeah,
Cool. Ed,
Oh, this week? Let's see, I was here last week, right?
Yep.
I found out my people are growing in numbers.
Ooh.
We're a movement now. You know my people, right? Everybody with explosive diarrhea.
Oh, I thought you were going to say
It was officially a movement.
parasitic.
So sometimes you just gotta pay the panda. Amber goes, "You gonna use it on the show?" So she's saying something the other day, and she goes, blah, 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 blah. Like, "Did you just say you gotta pay the panda?" I'm like, "What did you say?" So I'm getting old, my ear. What the hell are you talking about? Like, man, that's a good saying.
I would have loved it if you walked in here with a head of iceberg lettuce right now.
I just got blood all over ours. Don't ask me.
Oh.
I was thawing out the pork chops for tomorrow, and they got all over the lettuce.
Well,
That explosive diarrhea must have got to him.
it can't get any worse than that. Then you might as well just leave it.
Oh, man. What else happened this week? You know what I've been seeing is because it came up like as the communism thing, because you're seeing all these people like it's getting up close to election time now,
mm-hmm.
and I keep seeing all these reels I get about socialism, communism. It's a lot of stupid college educated people raving about.
I'm sorry. You know what the new? Go ahead, finish yours, and I'll tell you a new story. A new word of the year, I think it is. I just figured I'll get it. But go ahead.
Oh, okay. There are some benefits to communism. I have to agree, because when it becomes the norm, these morons are going to be censored and murdered, and we don't have to listen to retarded bullshit anymore. I'm just telling you. So that's a plus, to communism.
Ed, you really need to start sharing your feelings. Like,
You keep y'all bottled up, Ed. I don't like that.
No, come on.
Tell us more.
So what was your word you heard?
So I figured this out yesterday. The new word of the politicians is, since they're all millionaires, now it's the billionaires.
Billionaires now,
I just realized that the other day.
Yep.
I was thinking, the billionaire is a new word. It's billionaire. It's not about millionaires anymore, because a lot of those people are millionaires.
Sure, yeah.
It's about the billionaires that people need to pay. The billionaires need to pay.
You know what's funny is that
Not millionaires anymore. It's just billionaires.
nobody should be like,
Hey, we're millionaires. We better bump this up.
We need to pick on somebody else.
you need somebody in the crowd. It's like, we got to get the billionaires. Yeah. What about the millionaires? the record player goes off. It's like, yeah. Oh my God.
So I just
That's true.
It's a new key word, man.
Why have millions when you could have
$1 million.
Oh.
It really isn't, sadly enough.
A billion?
Yeah, I don't
No, a million.
Billion's quite a bit.
It's a lot.
Yeah, that's like 1,000 millions. That's a lot.
Yeah.
You know, if you give everybody $1 million in the country, then you could do that. Nobody does the math correctly ever on that.
Yeah.
No.
$100 million, you give 100 million people $1 million. That's not how it works. That's not the math.
Everybody in the country gets a billion if you have $1 billion. That's only 1,000 people, you moron. What do you work at Aldi?
I don't.
I'm going to use this Aldi thing because I'm getting to it yet. But okay, go ahead, Jason.
A million seconds is like a week. You know how long a billion seconds is?
Yeah, it's like 1,000 years or something.
It's like 30 years.
Something crazy. It's something stupid like that.
That microphone works too.
He needed to stretch a little bit anyway.
He's
It was a
used to
long
it
day.
at work. He's got to lean over into the driver's seat like that.
Wow. Oh. Looking for a raise.
They call that Duncan Dibbler.
Oh, hello.
Sorry, I need a drink.
And that's the show, folks. And passed out. And
Hey, have a good
Oh,
one.
we'd like to thank our sponsors.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
The
one
Duncan
less.
Dibblers.
One less.
Awesome.
Wait, we have one less.
yeah, happy to have Ed back here, happy and healthy with us.
I'm happy.
I don't know
I
about
don't know about healthy. Jeez, you see me in the shower, but anyway. What else happened last? Oh, it was a hot ass week last week too.
Yeah.
It was like 90s the whole week.
Yeah,
It's actually been.
It was warm.
We've had a cool run up to the summer. The
Corn
dew
sweat.
point's been up. But we've had not a lot of 90s days, but we've had like probably a 10,
Yeah, good
which
amount.
we're usually about 8 to
It's-
12 during the
The
year.
bad thing about them, they're coming in bunches.
In the
It's not like
bunches,
they come
yeah.
like one day and it's hot, and you got a few nice days. It's like 90 for 4 days, and then
Yeah.
it's nice, and it's 90 for 4 days,
Yeah.
3 days.
And it's real nice then after that,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
and it's like,
like today, it's really nice.
yeah, it's beautiful. It's supposed to be cooler
And it was
tomorrow.
nice yesterday.
Yep.
I actually golfed yesterday, and I golfed on.
Yeah, it was
Saturday.
beautiful yesterday.
Saturday wasn't bad either because it was cloudy.
You know, with all those 90s, I was sitting there thinking, and you know what Sonny Crockett used to say? You just got to learn to go with the heat, Rico. No matter how hot it gets, sooner or later, there's a cool breeze coming in. That's what Sonny would say. Jace, you know what Sonny Crockett is?
I think so.
From where?
Never mind.
Miami Vice.
Yeah, great
Miami
show.
Vice.
Miami
I
Vice.
think the white
Okay,
suits.
see, I've definitely heard the name because I feel like you've definitely talked about it.
White suits
Oh, yeah,
and
we-
hot pink shirts, like silky shirts.
Don Johnson, man.
Uncollared, just a t-shirt.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah, and the white suit.
I can't pull
John
it.
Johnson and Phil Bailey.
Oh,
Oh, wait. That's Phil Collins. My
Gotta
bad.
hold on, you believe me.
Great song, too.
I know.
Tim, shut up.
Yeah.
He hates Genesis.
Oh my
He
God.
hates Phil, you don't like Phil Collins. Phil Collins should not be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's like, that's ridiculous.
Oh my God.
That's ridiculous.
I heard Phil Collins the other day. I had to turn it up while I was driving.
It's ridiculous.
And
He should be.
You should call Tim.
He
when
is
he's at-
Genesis,
call him, put him on
Genesis
speaker.
and Phil Collins should be in it.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Are they? I mean, it's
We
Phil-
checked. I don't think they are.
Phil Collins is not doing well right now, right?
No, he's sick.
Yeah, no, he's we always talk about this. It's one guy I wish I would have saw.
Yeah.
At the
Yeah.
concert when he
Yeah,
was.
He's one of those
never
guys,
saw
and I don't know why he gets like shit all the time, and it's like what?
I know one Phil Collins.
Maybe
He's like the Nickelback of his era.
and like Nickelback. That's another one.
Yeah.
And I saw the other dude that was on Genesis for what was it? Gabriel part of Genesis?
Yeah.
for a
Yeah,
little bit?
Peter
I saw
Gabriel.
him in concert.
And then Mike
Saw
Rutherford
Henley in
and
concert. Saw Sting in concert.
How was Lee Steve doing? Was he good?
Steve.
Oh, wrong one. I mean, the other guy.
Peter Gabriel.
Peter Gabriel, how was he?
I was so.
Your
Yeah, it was college years. It was a good concert. It was a good
You
concert.
told your best friend.
Where was it? It was Bradley Center.
did an eagle fly in from the night.
Yeah.
It was something to
Did you do Sledgehammer?
Sledgehammer.
Did you do that?
Oh yeah,
Wow.
Sledgehammer's awesome.
That show was great
he
too.
did. Of course.
What was it called? That was called Sledge. It was called Sledgehammer, wasn't it?
What?
Yeah. And the music was in the show.
He had a show.
No, he wasn't.
No.
The show was called Sledgehammer. Oh, this is a terrible start to the game.
Wow.
Tyone's like, oh, well, I give up 3-run home runs.
Did it just rain again?
I got one thing to say. You guys were talking about NFL players and like what they like to do in their free time after they get
No,
their
no, we
contracts.
never
We
said
have
it.
not.
2 weeks ago.
We just started.
2 weeks ago, I can't even remember what I
I
okay,
was listening to the show the other day 'cause I've been behind.
Yeah.
Oh,
You guys forgot to mention Calais Campbell's brother, not an NFL player, decided to kill their mom.
oh
what?
my God.
Oh yeah, we're talking about field buff. Yeah, we were talking about that. Calais Campbell, yeah, his
His-
brother killed.
Oh
him.
yeah, Calais
Field
Campbell.
goal,
Yeah,
Yeah.
She lives in she lives in Atlanta.
Atlanta. Yeah, I do remember that. Yep.
Yeah, I forgot to bring that up last week, but
Yikes.
yes.
Where it's still my turn. Hold on.
Wait, you're able to listen to this show?
What are we talking about now? Still doing my
Did
week.
you record this?
I thought this was just the entire show. You guys were talking.
You know what?
We moved down to Scott, and then we moved back to you going over the week.
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
I forgot what I was going to say now because he's laughing about 69 on the screen. Benchwarmers stuff going on here.
Yeah.
So Eric brought up earlier the smoke from Canada. Oh my God. Are there no firefighters in Canada? I can understand if hockey season or maple sap was running or it's July.
Mhm.
There's nothing to do in Canada in July. They don't even have Independence Day on the 4th of July. Or any other day for that matter. God save the Queen. Grab your empty maple buckets, go down to the melted ice rink, scoop up some water, call Shorzy, call Bubbles, call Wayne Gretzky and Avril Lavigne. Get moving.
Celine Dion, too.
Oh, yeah, so she's
Yeah.
busy.
She'll cry all over it.
Yeah. Grab some Timmies on the way, get a couple 2-4s, and get to work, you hosers. Put out those fires.
Take off, eh?
Jeez.
You could throw some Elsinore beer on there, eh?
I cannot figure it out.
The Molson will just flow right.
This is
right
the
down.
worst pollution we've ever had in the Midwest.
You do, and I know part of the story about this, but when the government wanted to push the forest cleanups, everybody took it as they wanted to tear down the forests. Remember that?
Yeah, they grow back.
Yeah, they're like, no, they want. No, they were talking about cleaning brush away. This was having clean brush away. This is when nature does it, and oh my goodness, sorry,
What
Is that the third home run of the inning?
I'm glad
second.
Oh no, one hit the top of the wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at Tyone going. Okay, my batting practice pitch is perfect right now.
He's getting the kicks out.
Good, my ball down the middle is working.
Dirk Dingler just hit a home run.
Precision.
Tommy Howdy was like, I was in the bathroom. I didn't get to come up this early.
He comes out. What? What the fuck?
I just cracked a beer.
We thought it was happy hour.
That's made an old fashioned down there. Come on, man.
Oh my God, the rain hasn't stopped yet.
I'm sorry.
my-
Well, it's raining still.
It's raining baseballs.
And those weren't cheap home runs either. They were bombs.
Did Rizzo catch one?
He caught 3.
Yeah.
He's caught 3 balls this game.
Okay, I'm sorry. I got.
I forget where we are.
Your
still me?
week.
Oh, my last
Still
thing.
an intro.
My last thing. We were in Illinois the other day, and we're like, well, let's just stop at Aldi down there in Zion. So I just took 173 down. Guy in front of me, old timer, probably like an Old Navy vet or something. He's wearing his golf shirt, for the country club. He goes up to the thing. His total's $4.15. And I'm not really been watching that much, So he gives the clerk, a younger guy, $20.15.
7 minutes later.
So what did the clerk do? Because now his brain just went haywire. He pulls out his calculator on his phone and starts typing it. And the old guy's like, it's $16, I'm pretty sure you just wipe out the change at that point, and just go, well, it's 20 minus 4, I'm a painter, so I don't know. Maybe that's... I was amazed. He had no shame to pull out his phone and start calculating with everybody standing there in line. 20 minus 4, essentially. That boy was as sharp as a mashed potato sandwich. I say. Oh my God. I've seen some weird shit this week. It's only...
Yeah, that's troublesome. Younger kid, teenager.
Yeah.
One early 20.
Well, an urban child.
This is what technology's done.
Yeah.
We're so used to having everything automated. He had to think.
Yeah. He was a nice kid.
I had to think about it for about 30 seconds.
Yeah, no, you didn't.
Yeah.
No, you'd know right away.
14.
I went to a 21 birthday party last night, and I got no stories from that. Nothing.
Because you can't do math.
Doc was there. It was at Starlight.
Oh,
Yeah, so I saw Doc, friend of the show. I don't know if he knows how to work a computer or is this thing on? It's on right after Ed Sullivan.
Does he know he's a friend of the show?
He's not going to be listening.
you only have an AM FM radio.
Yeah, this isn't on AM.
Ham radio.
He used to listen to Ovaltine.
Yeah.
Keep trying to get Dakota Ring.
Well, he's got our greatest hit. He's got our greatest hits on 8 tracks. So
And then Willie's trade.
yeah, so I guess that was my week.
My week, I golfed a good amount this week. I golfed in the league on Wednesday, shot 47 with 3.7.
Oh, nice.
Then we played the back. We had time to play the back, and I shot 43. So I shot 90.
No sevens on the back.
No, I shot well on the back. And then I went golfing on Saturday. Shot a 45 with a 10 on a hole.
Ooh, wow.
Let's talk about the 10.
It was a par.
Was it a par 3?
It was a par 2.
It was a par. It was a par 5, but I shouldn't have got a 10. It was there. Into the woods. Yep, in the woods. And then I pulled the next one into the woods. And the next one I hit. And I lost the ball. We saw where it went. We couldn't find it.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you just step on the grass around there, and then it.
You know what? That's a free drop though. Amongst us, like Ham and
At that point, so actually, I could have probably shot a 43 if I had this.
If everybody sees it, and you're like, oh, it should be there, and then you never find it. Amongst us, high handicappers, Ham and Eggers, as I call them, that's a free drop.
Yeah. because we all knew it was there.
Yeah,
It
you
was
know
still
it's
fine.
there. It's like the rough stick or something
Yeah.
like that. You don't have spotters out there looking
No.
for your ball.
And then yesterday we actually did something, me, Rick, and we took our wives with us, and they putted. So we
Oh.
played a little game of how many times they get to the green, and then they putted, and their account is different score.
Where did you do that?
Pets.
Okay.
And actually after Jenny would putt, I would putt, and I shot about 45 yesterday.
Oh.
So I had a good
Yeah.
personally for me.
You ever shot like a,
I've been shooting.
You're on a heater.
So I probably shouldn't golf anymore. It's gonna go bad soon.
Take a break.
Yeah.
Have
No,
you ever
'cause
shot
there's
a
always
39?
40 is my lowest. I had a 5-foot putt for 39 one time, and I missed it. I was with Shoddy.
You hit a 39, haven't you?
Actually, I've had 40 a couple times. I have not had a 39.
Oh, nice.
I had a 40 last year at this course with Sonia, which is like a pretty hard course, a 40 in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
Oh, it was a
Sony.
buck's
Sonia.
hat.
Well,
I thought it
there's
was.
a deer on there.
That was a buck's hat.
I thought it was a Middleton hat.
It's not a buck's hat. It's a Sonia hat.
So, and then this weekend I'm gonna be going up to the 3M Open.
The who now?
3M Open.
Oh, you are? Okay.
And
That's on my list here.
we got tickets
Golf
through
stuff.
we got tickets through work.
Yeah.
And I actually got tickets the other day, and they are in the 3M Hospitality Suite on
Oh,
the
nice.
18th hole.
Where's that at?
Blaine,
Blaine, yeah.
Minnesota.
Oh, that's a 3M.
So
Yeah,
you
3M. Yeah,
Just
that's
so
where
you
they're
know.
based. They're based
Yeah,
in Blaine.
they're-
I think they're
yeah.
based in Blaine, actually.
I think so.
Or in that area. I know Minneapolis or something. I know they're based up there.
Nice.
you won't see a lot of the big names.
Nah, I know Scheffler's in.
Is he really?
Yeah, they said Scheffler signed up to play.
Okay, that's awesome.
He'll finish
That's
second.
huge. Okay, so that poo-poos my notes here.
Yeah.
I was going to say everybody takes a break now. It's the 3M and then the Rocket.
Yeah.
So do they play at the same course every time then? The
Yeah,
3M?
it's the TPC Twin
Yeah.
Cities, I think it's called.
Yeah.
So it'd be cool. Like if we have someone that like set up camp and we go walk around, come back, and
Mhm.
that's kind of dinner. We don't have to sit there all the time. We can go
Yeah.
walk around.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, yeah. If you're at the, if you're in the VIP thing,
Yeah, I think it's hospitality. Yes.
Have
Yeah,
you
that's
been to
Or
it?
hospitality tech. We know those things they have on them.
Yeah.
yeah,
18th
you get
hole.
some burnt hamburgers and stuff
Yeah.
in there, but there's a lot of food and
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, it's like eating the fishbowl at the Kingfish King. Have you been to a PGA event?
No, it's my first one.
Oh, you're going to love it.
Yeah, so it'd be cool. Something
Yeah,
different.
it's awesome that you have a spot. Like, so where does it sit?
18th hole.
On the green? Or?
I think it's just off the green. Like it's part of the green. Like it's like the finishing. hole.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that's
walk
awesome.
walk down to like 5 or 7, go
Yeah.
see that, and then kind of walk
Well,
back
if
a
you
couple.
go early, there's not going to be anything happening on the 18th hole.
Right,
Yeah, yeah.
So you
exactly.
probably walk
And we got parking too. It's like right by the old entrance and stuff. So
Oh, you guys are set up.
awesome. Any free Scotch tape or anything?
We'll find out. I'm gonna get some what do you call the things? Don't 3M make the things you hang things on the wall? Those are the greatest
Oh,
invention
oh.
ever.
Oh, those little what are they called?
You pull the tape off,
Yeah.
stick them on, they stay forever, and then you yank the tape, they come off.
Yeah, it's like
Almost.
magic something. Magic.
They work great. But anyway,
You know what else you could get? Those things 3M makes those things that go in cars to hold the plastic on the bottom.
Ooh,
grab me one.
Grab a
I'll
handful.
grab 5 or 6 for you.
Oh, I wonder if the regular wall mounts will work with this.
Oh, you could probably use those super stickers.
What are those called? They called.
Squares.
I thought it was like magic or.
I buy them. I buy them all the time. They use them
Yeah.
at work for
Oh.
stuff. I hang stuff on the walls. And
Oh,
stuff.
you should see my wife's classroom. They're everywhere.
Yeah, and they don't hurt the wall after they come off clean.
Yeah.
But they stick.
Yeah.
They hold like up to. You can get someone's hold of 50 pounds.
Are they called magic
Oh,
squares?
that would hold me if I up the two, three,
I gotta look it up now.
Oh,
This is bothering me.
600 would take to hold me up.
3M wall hangers.
Oh my God.
Let's see what they're called.
PCA hit the piss missile through the infield.
Command strips.
Oh,
That's what they're called.
really?
Commands. Well, that one right here called the claw. Well, that's drywall picture hangers. We don't have big.
Look, watch this here. Look at it.
That's-
That's the Cubs' luck tonight. They ain't winning this game.
That's a good play.
They hit a piss missile, and of course Detroit catches it.
Isn't he kind of
Oh, when he's laughing, look at him. He makes all that money and he's
Yeah,
oh, sorry.
trade him.
wasn't he kind of shaded there? Looked
He
like
was up the
playing
middle,
over.
almost up the middle.
Yeah, well, you can, but it looked like he was over.
Yeah, it was real close.
Anyway, so yeah, that's. But yeah, I golfed 2 times this week. I went to a wedding this weekend too, and Rick's daughter got married.
Oh.
Yeah, it was nice. It was a place in Burlington. It's called 1841 something. Right. I got there. I thought it was in Door County.
Really?
It was like outside the wedding, inside it was a remodeled like barn, or they did stuff like one of the room was for the cocktail hour, the other room was for dinner, and they came back here. The dancing was here. It was kind of cool.
Mhm.
It was a sweet place. It was, and they have a winery there too. You can tour.
Where in Burlington?
Just if you go through Burlington, and it's just on the, I would say, the north side of Burlington, maybe, or the west. I don't know. I wasn't there.
Cool.
But it's a cool area. Very, if you 1841. I
Yeah.
thought it was pre-made area.
Awesome.
So, but yeah.
I just noticed you got a special headset. When have you had that for a
Yeah,
while?
I'm noticing that too.
I tried it out. I was using it for the blade.
Yeah.
A few weeks, but I found a different headset now I'm going to use. It is.
Because we're talking these big penises thing with, you know.
These are nice.
Yeah, I'm comfortable though.
See, I want to
It's
get
more of a muff.
if we these would be good when we finally do a show on location.
On location
We've only talked about that since 2020.
at the Malort factory.
Ooh.
But I did buy another one now for the blade, and it's just a microphone because I don't need headphones with the blade.
Oh, yeah.
No,
I don't need headphones.
do we even know anybody left playing there?
Yeah,
Anybody our age? Couple guys.
It'll be like,
When is that?
I don't know,
Couple weeks?
October or August 7th and 8th and 9th. So,
I'll be out there giving my support, keeping score.
so yeah, it's
You've
coming,
always been an athletic supporter.
Nice, Eric. That was.
so it's coming up in 2 weeks. So make sure you stop out. We'll talk more, I'm sure, before it gets closer. But so tonight we're going to talk about a little bit. We'll talk a little baseball. Second half is just begun. NFL training camps open up this week.
Yeah.
So by next weekend, everybody in camp, and there I got a list of all 30 teams I saw, just questions for each team, or I don't know what it was, but we can go through just certain teams. You know, I didn't even read them. I just said, oh, let's check this out, and I saved it. Also, we'll talk about the U.S. Open. Maybe even Good Bag Nugget might come up. I don't know, but also we'll talk more about it and more about golf also. And then also the first story I'm going to bring up real quick before we do anything. Well, I don't want to do it. Let's wait till after Good Bad Nugget, because it might be 1 year. So let's start with Eric. Good, the bad, or the ugly.
I'm always the optimist, so I always like to start with good. And I think it's an obvious good that we probably all think is a good was the Open Championship this weekend and Ryan Fox. Am I stealing everybody else's?
No. His closing 4 to 6 holes are incredible.
Yeah,
because those are some tough holes in it with that wind the way it was blowing. And it is hard to feel bad. It's pretty hard to feel for a guy though when he hits a 5-iron at 326.
Yeah,
and it rolled into a sand trap. The guy's like, I'm trying to play it safe, and I'm going to I do this still. I kind of felt bad for him. Like, Jesus.
but he walked up on like 18 to make that putt to win, and just like ice water in his veins.
The biggest thing he did the whole weekend was that one in the tournament, I think, and it was obviously I think a lot of guys were on it. They say he walked up to that bunker shot. He had another par 3. He had no chance. He went up, chipped it backwards, chipped on, took the bogey, and got out.
Yeah,
and some guys are going to try to play hero golf. Try to be sneaky and try to pop one up.
Well,
they said he walked right up, and he's the fastest golfer I've seen golf in my life. He runs with the ball.
It's like you guys are reading all of my notes.
Sorry.
Oh my good.
Well, Bryson tried to hit it out of that one thing, and he blasted it over the top of the green.
Oh,
trying to hit it out.
Sorry, Eric. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
So my good is Ryan Fox.
I
What
thought you meant Samantha Fox.
What did Fox do? I thought it was the guy from
what does the Fox say? So the 39-year-old New Zealander, who, he didn't come out of nowhere. The guy's won a bunch of times. He's mainly been playing on the DP World Tour. But, yeah, whatever that is, right? So the interesting thing, you guys said a lot of the points that, he's the fastest player in the world, I think. They say that nobody plays faster than him.
He's crazy.
The great thing here, so on Thursday he shot a 72. He was in 85th place. Friday he shot a 68, 52nd place. Then he shot, which is one of 3 62s, which there's never been that many 62s in any major, which put him in the second place. Obviously, we know that on Sunday he ended up in first place. But a lot of people think he won the tournament on the 18th hole on Saturday. So he was in the same bunker that we saw Cameron Young hit the lip of and then bounce sideways or whatever, and then obviously he had to hit again. But he hit a absolutely perfect shot out of that high lip bunker, ended up on the green and par, where we saw Cameron Young then struggle. He made a bogey, whatever. So a lot of people think that's like one of the greatest shots in Open history at this point. So so the closing holes, bad break on 15 where it went in the bunker and he had to hit backwards. Another bad break on 17 where he ended up in a tough bunker spot. And you're right, you never saw him put his head down. You didn't see any kind of like distress because, oh shit, I got a bad break, right? And he's hitting at 326 yards and ended up in a bunker, so it's hard to feel sorry for him. no fear, like just a total fearless player, and just stepping up. They showed that birdie, so 11-foot birdie. What are we doing? 11-foot birdie to win the whole thing. Most guys are like examining the hell out of that thing, walking on each side. There was after Burns made his putt, there was like they showed the timer. It was like 20 seconds from after he finished to that ball going in to win the championship.
The funny thing is, Mike Tirico is trying to build up some kind of like
There's none.
big anticipation. He couldn't. He started talking. He's like, "Here's the putt."
Yeah.
dude, he was so fast.
You know what I was worried about him on because I was watching that the whole time. I'm like, this guy plays so fast. He's just deliberate. He doesn't take a practice swing. He just goes. When there was that little bit of a backup with the group in front of him on 18, and they had to stand around for a while, I'm like, this guy's gonna lose his shit. Like you could see him, he was pacing around.
Yeah.
Even
Had his ball teed up already.
yeah, he had his ball teed up.
And not that many guys do that.
No. And that's what I was like a little bit worried about this guy's psyche, and he just delivered. I mean, I'm just like somebody said after the round, this guy's an absolute baller.
Yeah.
Just incredible.
I did feel bad for Burns and Cam Young. Sam Burns blew it though. He all he had to do was play even golf. He would have won.
Sam Burns
He was 2 over for the day.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate for him.
Yeah, I mean,
and Cam Young had a great Sunday.
Well, he shot a 60-40. He sat around for 2 hours.
Yeah, I mean, he had a great Sunday. 63 would have been better.
Yeah, well, again, if he didn't hit the lip.
Yeah, and it was just a bad shot too. It was that club? They said he would have got out there.
But he was in the exact same spot as so Fox was in that exact same spot, same lie the day before, and that's why they're like he won the tournament right there.
Are those bunkers tougher than anywhere else? I mean, they are deep.
Well, the whole British Isles. I mean, like St. Andrews and all those places. If they have those St. Andrews has pot bunkers that have ladders that go down.
Yeah, they're ridiculous.
Yeah, so if you get a lie where you're up against it, you saw some of those guys that can't even get out, or they got to hit backwards or sideways. Yeah,
is that the point, just to make it tougher to keep the scores down? Because
that's links.
You'd see guys hitting a ball, it would roll 200 feet. Yeah. And then go right in the bunker. And it was like, what?
Well, that's links golf. Yeah, they're penalizing them for hitting big monster shots. And, you know, there's all that fescue and stuff like that, but it's not like there's not a lot of water. There's no hardly any water. There's no trees.
Well, the fescue didn't bother Bryson.
The hazards are that. Is somebody going to get into that later?
I don't know.
I didn't want to touch that one because I figured somebody else would want to get into it. But anyway, my good. The Open Championship in itself is awesome. The drama was great. And Ryan Fox, at first, sometimes I'm like, this guy hasn't been there. I don't want to root for him. I'd rather see Cameron Young win because he's earned it. He's worked towards this for Sam Burns. And I was rooting for those guys. But once you saw the intensity in this dude, and it was like hole 14, I'm like, I want him to win. Because everybody else is falling apart and he's just doing it. Yeah. He's not hanging his head. He's just going.
We haven't done this in a while. I want to nominate him as Benchwarmer of the Week.
Yeah.
No question.
Yeah.
He's like us. We don't give a shit. We're just going to run up there and hit the ball. Fucking get out of my way.
What are you talking about? I like to take a couple practice swings. Maybe I shouldn't. Do you take practice swings at all? Or do you kind of just...
Once in a while I'll take a little bit of a swing, but...
I drove him around in Indianapolis. He barely got off the cart and he was already swinging.
What about putting?
The ball was under the cart.
Putting, I take practice swings. I do.
When you walk around like...
No, I just look from one side.
And I don't think we do because we know, like, when we play amongst each other, most of the time, if you're a foot away, you know, we're going to give it to you. So you're just trying to get it close. These guys are trying to make the putt every time, and that's
when I chip close to the green, I take practice with them.
Yeah. You have to.
Why don't they? Did they ever think of just putting a circle around the hole, like for gimmies?
I mean, most guys
play. I'm saying for like public. I'm just saying for public courses. Wouldn't it be? Oh, I just got it in the ring.
Up the game.
Yeah. That'd be a good idea. Put a ring and everybody knows what the gimme ring is.
Yeah, the gimme.
Your buddies might have to tell you.
They do that on a lot of golf sim stuff. If you're playing indoors, it's like 3 feet away or whatever, 2 feet away. The gimme. It speeds up the game.
So what do you usually go, like the length of the club or something?
It's supposed to be the putter to the
putter.
The putter to where your grip starts. That's what they say.
Okay.
I rarely take gimmies. I usually putt everything out.
Try and putt it.
Unless someone, I don't expect a game unless someone says it's yours. And
and you know the rule is if somebody, amongst the hacks again, if somebody says it's yours, even if you go and then putt it, you still got it. If somebody attested that that's a gimme.
Yeah, I also practice putting.
But I usually tap them like.
And some people when they play, when you play with a group of guys, the guys in your group should be saying it's yours.
Yeah.
You shouldn't just pick up your ball.
And I mean,
Doesn't
it's,
matter if you're not
no.
playing for anything.
it's for fun. I
You
mean,
still want to play. I mean, if you take a
You're
putt,
trying to get better.
If you take a putt this long every time, you tell me you shot 43. You shot like 40.
No, because you're gonna miss.
49.
You're gonna
Yeah.
miss some of those.
Yeah,
You're gonna
I,
miss them.
we
Oh,
all
for
have.
sure.
I missed a couple like this in our lives, so it's not like you don't
Yeah.
miss the easy ones. So.
Do you ever get aggravated if, like, say you're within a foot or two, and somebody automatically goes over and just kicks it back?
No.
I don't.
No. Okay, cool, thanks.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you're like, oh, I kind of want to cut that, but
I mean, if I'm putting for a birdie or a par, I'd prefer to putt it, but I don't.
well, you're not supposed to. That's when, like, the guys I play with, if it's for a birdie or a par,
You don't give any.
unless it's a complete tap,
Like it's just
like for a par.
I
But if
agree.
it's for a birdie, even if it's a tap in, if it's this close, you got to make that happen.
And you should
Yeah.
never. I don't think you should ever take a par, even a par putt. You should be told by your play partner.
Yeah, that's what
You
I'm
should just expect it. Oh, it's close.
Yeah.
Enough. I'm taking par. Okay. Well,
yeah.
but that's why I'm.
Are you,
If we're not playing for anything, then I don't really care.
you're going to get better though if you take those shots. I mean,
Short putts make you better.
for sure they do.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
the
and
concentration.
I'm watching it firsthand this summer with Logan playing in tournaments. And he's got to make every. I mean, you're not. There's no gimmicks.
No.
You have to finish out. So when I play with him now, it's like, no, you got to putt that.
Yeah. You putt them all.
And maybe if we're having fun or whatever, I'm like, oh, you got to blow that.
I used to
Yeah,
practice
whatever.
that before I was married too. You make sure you finish out.
Yeah.
You
Not how
know,
you start.
you no gimmies.
Not how you start. How you finish.
It's how you finish. In a flurry, usually. I'm like Fox.
Us
At
guys,
the
us
end-
guys always finish. Though. We always finish. Sometimes right when we start.
Only played at 1.5 holes.
It's par. I shot par.
I apologize to all our playing partners out there.
Oh, shit.
So that's my good. Ryan Fox.
You're good.
My good is stop me if you guys got more. The World Cup was awesome. I mean, the best World Cup ever,
All of it.
according to Trump, for sure. But
Extraordinary.
it was great. I mean, I never watched the World Cup in my life. I watched those last two games. I watched probably another like 6 or 8. We actually went out a couple times and watched them at the bar. And I mean, some of the penalties. I can see how it's going to be a struggle to make it super popular in America. Spain gets a goal and they're like, no, the guy stepped on the toe of the other guy. We got to cancel it. And it's like, and he's laying there withering like he just got, Ronnie Lott just cut his finger off. It's like we're a little tougher here in this country, but.
Well, his finger was broken.
Yeah, his finger, the goalie's
Yeah.
finger, yeah. And he had like 21 shots on goal. Or I think it was like 12, but yeah, it was crazy.
11 saves.
Yeah, 12 shots, 11 saves.
Was that somebody's good?
No, I mean, unless
The goalie?
I didn't watch it.
my other goal,
You didn't?
I was golfing.
my good was just it was a great tournament. I'm to the point now. It should be in America every year. In America, Canada, I know they want it in other places, but it was done so well here. The crowds were huge. The fans loved it here. They absolutely loved it. And that first week, remember all those fucking wackos walking around? Protest, Trump's thing. Remember that? The first
That
round?
worked out.
Yeah. Not a fucking peep out of them now. They found out we lost.
Yeah.
This is freaking good. Let's just go to the bar and watch it instead.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to take that $20
No,
they're
then
paying
the
me.
people were cheering for the USA to lose because.
Yeah.
Because what was the?
It was
like
that red card.
Yeah, because of the red card thing, and
Yeah.
now we hope they lose because of that. Okay.
Yeah, they're just not happy with anything. Yeah, he just hit America. It's like, go back to Russia. Get some borscht, and some fucking beets. enjoy your
But
meal.
not lettuce.
Yeah, we can't eat lettuce here, so yeah, I guess I'm not gonna make fun of Russian food. Theirs comes with the shits. You already know you're getting it
Just give me the shits on the side.
in a small cup.
Well,
Is that pudding? Nope. Shits.
there was 2 girls and 1 cup, just so you know.
Two girls in one rule cup.
So mine was just a great World Cup. Great game went to 2 extra times. I don't know what you would call it. We'd call it overtime
They
here.
called extra time.
Extra time. So it went 15 minutes, and then went about another 5 before.
The championship did?
Yeah, before.
No, it has to go.
It went 90, then plus 4, which then was like
Oh, yeah.
plus 8. It ended up being. Then they went an extra 15, and then they started another 15, and they went in about 5 minutes. Just Spain scored, but they got to play it out. They play out the full 15 then.
Yeah, the overtime rules was two 15-minute periods.
Yeah.
No matter what.
No matter what.
Oh, no matter what.
Yeah.
I thought just because nobody scored in that first
No,
one.
Yeah, because he scored right 38 seconds into the second.
In the second,
one.
it was
But
right away.
they played the rest of the 15 minutes.
That was
It wasn't
the
a golden goal rule.
No.
No golden goal. It was two 15-minute periods, and then it would.
And then it was a shootout.
Yeah.
And they said Argentina probably would have held the advantage in a
There's
shootout.
never be a shootout
I
in
agree.
that thing.
Just keep playing it like hockey.
Argentina was
I'm glad they didn't go to a shootout.
just terrible offensively. Even with Messi, they could not get him the ball. He could not get going. They had nothing, but they played incredible defense, and that goalie was just spectacular.
Yeah, goalie was
Broken
great.
finger. He had 11 saves. So in perspective, they had 21. I guess they had 12 shots on goal. 12 legitimate shots on goal.
That's a lot.
Argentina had one shot on goal. In that entire game plus 2 overtime periods, one legitimate shot on goal.
Spain's defense is phenomenal.
And Argentina's defense was great too.
Yeah.
But Spain just controlled the whole game. Just the whole game was down.
Messi
we
couldn't
watch
get the
those
ball.
sometimes with our kids where you're looking this way the entire game and your neck hurts because that everything's on this side of the field.
Yep.
Although,
And then when they switch sides, I'm like, my head's now this way. And it was
although just of course after Spain scored, it's down to the end of the game. Of course, Messi has a little. He provided a little bit of an excitement at the end, like a couple shots, they had a couple of moves in there that got deflected and stuff like that. But he built a little drama right at the end. But yeah, it was a good game.
they prevented him from getting anything. And I forget who the other guy is, Gonzalo or Gonzalo or something. He was pretty much shut down too.
Yeah, they didn't have
that Spain.
That
Spain team is. They said if they even get one goal, you're in trouble. But they couldn't even score until
So the guy that scored could also be the bench warmer of the week because that was his only goal in the World Cup.
Oh.
And it was to win for that.
Nice.
The time he scored. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was a really good. I mean, as good as. I mean, I look back at the one. Where was it in Qatar last time?
Yeah, it was France. And
the stadiums were small. They was all within the whole country's only like 50 miles across or whatever. So it was all in a compact. This was all over the country.
Mm-hmm.
The game on Saturday was in Miami. It was packed. The game on Sunday's in New York, and it's packed. And people were taking boats there, and it was crazy. It was cool. They're showing the jet skis going down the Hudson River, and it was amazing. The flyovers. They've never seen anything like that. They've never seen They had the helicopters fly over. Trump showed up there. That's a big to do, if the president. Actually, Trump was on stage, handed out the trophy, which that's a great thing to have. Your president's showing up and meaning it's a big deal.
or the king or whatever target it.
Yeah,
it's
a big deal. Yeah,
that's awesome. But I mean, when we say will it ever have the same popularity here in the United States?
No.
I mean, it's everything to some of those countries. It is absolutely everything because they don't have a lot of other options. We have so many great sports that that people play here and that we're fans of, and there's beautiful stadiums and leagues and stuff like that. Football is life. It is life to them. It's everything.
Yeah,
everything to them.
Like Canada has hockey.
Yeah,
we have baseball, football, and basketball, and golf.
We just talked about golf.
Yeah, and golf's ahead of that.
Yeah.
We do have the Women's World Cup coming in, was it 31 or 32? 30?
Coming here?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, yeah.
So we just got that one, so it's coming up again.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is awesome.
It's probably more popular than the men's. Our women's.
Our women's is, because they're good. But you know what's going to happen with them? Oh, we don't. If it's a Republican in office, we don't want them coming to the games. We'll forfeit. It's going to be a bunch of shit show, just like always. I'll paint my hair blue instead of green. Oh fuck! Here we go. Just fucking kick the ball. The men's came out so well. I mean, they can bitch all they want now. They can. It doesn't matter. We saw what could be done. It was done. It was an A+. So,
my good is, if you guys probably saw him, Lucas Herbert's caddy. He is the shit.
Oh yeah.
Dude, every day we're matching Nikes to go with what undershirt he's wearing. Mm-hmm. huge beard. He had calves like a freaking weightlifter. Dude looked like he was in best shape ever.
They're like best. They're really. He officiated his wedding.
Yeah.
Did you see the wedding?
Yeah. But like he was wearing Nikes, like a yellow shirt or something like that, and yellow Nike, like high top Air Force One. Next, he had a red shirt on. His Air Force Ones were red. Dude was looking, and he looked like a super fit guy, but he looked like he was 100 because he had a willy beard.
Yeah, it was a great beard.
Giant straight beard. If he cut the beard, I bet it looked like he was 45.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, he was the coolest dude on the course.
He's not a caddy. He's a bike.
He's
a bike.
He was.
Yeah,
he was awesome, wasn't he?
Yes.
That's my good. I was like, this guy's shit.
I gotta look him up now. I didn't even see
and
it.
obviously, he's a pretty damn good caddy too. That Herbert guy.
He had a tough couple holes in the back.
Well, he was trendy because he shot a 62. I think Friday. He was on like 59 watch, and he bogeyed the last hole or double bogeyed the last hole or something like that. But he was cruising towards like 59, 60 area. And I was like, who the hell is this guy? And I looked him up. He's kind of like Ryan Fox. He's won a bunch of times all over the country or all over the world. He's won on the DP World.
Where is he from again?
He's from Australia.
He is from Australia.
Because you have an Australian and a New Zealander kind of in the mix there.
Yeah, but he was cooler than the other side of the pillow.
Yeah,
caddy.
Yeah,
nice.
That's awesome. I like that one.
He's like Coach Beard.
Yeah.
Coach Beard.
Bad or ugly?
Sorry. Like I said, all my stuff right now is golf. Like everything's golf. Because that's all I've really been watching other than the World Cup. So, I had a night. So this is gonna be my bad, but it was a night early in the week where I turned on the Golf Channel. I was just kind of bored and I had some time, so I turned on the Golf Channel and there was a special on Justin Rose. So I really like Justin Rose. I think we all do. He's a great guy. And so it was kind of the story of his career and in his life and all this stuff like that. And it talked about how at 18 years old he played at Royal Birkdale. That's where he kind of became like known. And so same venue as this year. And he finished third. Like we famously, like he's just this little 18-year-old kid. He chipped in on the last hole to finish third, and he was just like the story of that Open Championship. And then it talked about his whole career, and then he won the U.S. Open, and it was kind of like a tribute to his dad. And he won the Olympic gold, and all these things. But the premise of the whole documentary, which is unfortunate and unfair for this guy, was that he has to win this weekend in order to be fulfilled. He even has this empty spot in his trophy case for the claret jug, and all they did was hype up to like he has to win the Royal Birkdale Open Championship. And the guy finished plus 10. I mean, he was plus 10. He was literally almost in last place and missed the cut. And so my bad is like, why the hell? A, why did you agree? I mean, talk about the biggest jinx ever. Why would you do that documentary? Why would they do that to the guy and just put that pressure on him? I mean, it's crazy. It's like, this is it. This is his moment. He has to do this. There's an empty spot in the trophy case for this guy. So it's like, to me, I'm watching, I'm like, God, this is the biggest freaking pressure cooker jinx ever. And he's going to suck this weekend.
You know you're throwing a no-hitter, right?
Yeah, Jesus. Like, what? I couldn't believe he even did this. Like, it was weird to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, and you see this a lot. Like, somebody has to win in their hometown or, somebody like, it was always Steve Stricker when we had the PGA Championships in Whistling Straits. Oh, God, he's got to win there. He's got to get his first major. He's got to get it there in the state that he grew up in. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, if it was his own golf course, maybe. But
yeah, but why put the pressure on? Put it on himself, maybe for agreeing to do this. I mean, I don't know. But the whole story was like, and you're like, okay, well, this seems like they're trying to write a story here that it's going to happen this Sunday.
They wish they would have, because they're screwed.
Well, I'm sure they did.
Then it was just like, wah,
but he didn't even show up. Well, Fleetwood's from that area too, and at least he finished in the top 10 or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, you have to walk up to 18th on Sunday and get a hometown cheer.
You could even see from him, he's like, it would have been so. I mean, this would have been my moment. The moment. He could have won.
We need to hire my brother-in-law for the with the trombone. Give him like $5 every time he comes in and does a trombone.
So I don't know. Maybe I'm reaching on this story, but it's kind of a bad. I'm like the whole time. I'm like, this. How the hell is he going to win now with this stupid thing? Are you kidding me?
Oh,
So that's my bad.
bad.
Yeah.
My bad's Major League umpire Jen Pawal,
Hmm.
or as the players call her, Mrs. the Call. She has been brutal all year. I don't know if I got the stats up here. Yeah, I got the only one's worse than her. She's umped 11 games behind the plate. She's got 91.8% accuracy. The only ones worse are Ron Culpa, who he's bad, and CB Buckner, who's done 2 games. They were like, "Get the fuck out! You're not going behind the plate anymore." He was that bad. Because the CB Buckner did those 2 games like in the first week of the season, and they were just like, he's the one that missed the call at first place against the Brewers. Remember that?
Okay, go back that.
They had to go back and he goes, he missed the base. His foot was in the middle of the base. They're all going, CB, come on! The managers are all laughing because they're like, what the fuck? So she's bad. She's a really bad umpire. And you see the other umpires, Bruce Dreckman, I think he's been pretty bad. Felix Neon, Hunter Wendelstadt, those guys are all like royalty.
Those are legends.
Legends, like their dads were.
And
And
the book
stuff.
of terrible.
They were born into umpiring. Yeah, and Ron Culpa too. But yeah, she's Jen Pawal has just been hideous, and she keeps. Oh, she got into a bunch of big arguments. She missed like 5 calls and like 2 batters the other day. It was stupid, just a waste of time. So that's my bad. We never talk about the umpires enough here.
My bad is Scotty Scheffler just not finding it on Sundays. He's in the mix and he just can't complete things. And he's like he fades on a couple holes or his putting lesson. I mean, and he threw a absolute tantrum. I thought was ridiculous home runs yesterday. He threw an absolute tantrum.
Is that where
the
he
ball.
yelled? He yelled it.
Yelled once and he kept yelling.
Yeah.
What's doing? What's the ball? Why is the ball going that way? I'm like, in my head, I'm like, because you hit it that way. The
Yeah.
ball just magically just fly away on you. And
It's rigged.
I mean, he was like throwing a temper. I mean, you're number one in the world, okay? Everybody gets. I mean, everybody gets mad, but you're number one in the world. I get saying something when they hit the ball right away, because like Rory had a quote when he hit the ball. I'm terrible at golf.
Yeah.
He hit a
I'm
ball.
so bad at golf.
Yeah, but that's all.
Yeah.
But he just kept. He did like he went on for like 15, 20 seconds.
What?
His tirade. The thing about it, a guy was teeing off.
Is he?
That's it. Guy's
He's
got to get.
he argues with his caddy a lot.
Yeah.
And I think they argue with each other quite a bit.
But what bothered me about it, this guy about to tee off, and you're
And he's
you're
still
yelling.
pitching.
He's trying to focus, and he wasn't
Yeah.
hitting the ball, but he's trying to focus on his time in the tee box now. And you're
Yeah.
still back there. Dude, it was ridiculous. I'm like, this is ridiculous.
Well, the other guy should have stopped back at
It's
Scotty. Seriously,
Say,
Yeah.
you're number 1 in the world. You're in 4th place here. Fucking calm down. I can't make my car payment next month. You
I
know.
just made 6 bogeys in a row.
Yeah,
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
my car's probably getting towed in the parking lot right now.
It could be like Bob Saget standing up. You ever suck dick for coke? Hey Scotty, I got 5 bogeys in a row. Same concept.
Yeah, that's almost dead on too.
His my take on him, and I don't mind.
And I like Scotty. I have nothing.
Well,
I like Scotty. He's a good guy.
yeah.
But just that thing was great. Now he's been in jail once.
Yeah.
Now he's doing stuff like this.
Yeah.
Jesus, he's either an NFL player or he's, I don't know what's going
I
on
know.
here.
So my take on his game, like he's kind of losing it a little bit. He's not driving the ball accurately.
He's in his head right now. That's the
There
problem.
is the reason he's in these tournaments. There is nobody better with the hitting the irons to the green. But the problem is he's putting everything within 8 feet, and he can't make
Not even
those.
close.
He's not. He doesn't make 8-foot putts.
And he could before.
He's
He's never really been a great putter though. He's a good putter, but I've watched something about him. He struggled when he first came up with his putting.
Yeah.
Then he kind of evened it out. Now it's back to when he first came up.
But if you watch when he's hitting the ball to the green, he's getting it closer than everybody else. But then he's not capitalizing on those putts.
But the problem with it too was that a lot of his second shots were coming up out of fescue and crap like that because his tee shots were terrible.
He's a little Aaron.
Couldn't get away with it like a normal course where I'm off to the right, but I can punch it out of here and roll it up there. You ain't punching it out of those things.
The crazy thing.
I thought there'd be like deer come running out when some of those guys shots. I'm surprised like wildlife didn't scatter like
I thought leprechauns would come out actually, but
Well, it looked like there was a deer that came out during DeChambeau's shot.
Yeah.
Kind of laid down the fescue a little bit.
Yeah, I think.
Was that
yeah,
a deer that came out?
I think he was getting ready for rabbit season. You know, he's kind of stepping around the hole there.
We got to get into that, but
Yeah.
so Scheffler, and I got some other stats that are going to blow you away if you think about this season. But he still finished fourth.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
he's
and we're
still there.
bitching about it. You know,
He missed the cut last week at the Scottish. It was the first cut he missed in 4 years.
and it was his first. Was it his first? 70 or higher in a major in the last so many times or something like that.
Yeah.
First time he shot 70, he's been in the 60s. And he had a streak of that too, but that couldn't be a streak because he was over 60. Obviously, he had to be over 60 when he missed the cut.
yeah, he
Yeah.
got
So it had to be something about. They said it. And I'm like, what did they just say about 60s? So it's the first time he didn't get a 60 in something.
he only made
Maybe it was majors.
Maybe it's the Open.
Maybe it's the Open. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah,
maybe it's the Open.
pretty good.
Because he
pretty,
won it last year.
pretty good
Yeah.
stat though to have.
Yeah.
Shoot
So,
60s.
so that would be that would make sense if there's a streak going at the Open because he won it last year, finished fourth this year. I don't
Yeah,
know
it's
where he was
possibly. So maybe he had 7 or 8 rounds in a row or
Yeah.
something like that.
he,
or
he only
10.
made like 870,000
That's
too.
it.
Yeah, so he.
I was thinking feed his family, in the words of Frank Thomas.
We could get. I
Latrell speak pretty well.
I got a bunch on golf later and Scheffler too,
Okay.
kind of factoring in, so we can talk about it later. But yeah, you're right. What did you guys think? Did you watch the Open?
I watched a good amount on Saturday because we were just home before I left for the wedding. I didn't have nothing to do.
Yeah.
And then I watched. I got up at 9 o'clock. I was like, I'm watching this, and I watched it till 2 o'clock.
Did you
Or
see
one.
his finish then? His 18th hole.
Who's?
Scheffler.
Yeah.
Okay, what did you think about the ruling there? So he hit.
You know what?
I was a little baffled by it
The
at
roar.
first, but
When
then
you talk about DeChambeau and what he did, I get it. I understand the rule. Yes, it's proper. Blah blah. But I don't understand when you hit when you hit the ball 90 yards to the left, and just because it landed inside a fenced-in area put up,
yeah.
you get a fair drop, and you almost get the tie for the tournament lead.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's where I had a problem.
It's like Ghoul.
Yeah, but it was out of. I mean, literally, it was. They should have marked. They
It
should
was
have put
in. It was in that area. It was in
Yeah.
that tent area. But to me, it's like, okay, then you let him hit again from the same spot that he just hit, and he hit a better shot.
Yes.
You're giving him an advantage. Where I felt like
Yeah, he practiced. He almost got a practice shot.
yeah, there should have been a way, and I know there probably wasn't because he hit into the tent or into the building. Shouldn't there have been a drop down there somewhere?
A drop zone.
Like a drop zone, because then you get punished for your bad shot.
Should be a drop zone on the fescue
You pushed
Yeah,
it.
right.
because you're in the shit.
Yeah, and they gave him, and then they allowed him to place it.
Put it in some
Yeah,
rope.
he got to place it.
Yeah,
He was, and the thing about before that, he was picking up grass and moving it before he put the ball down.
yeah. So I'm watching this, and I think at the time I had the sound off. I was like watching it, just kind of doing some other things around the house. I'm like, Christ, Scheffler's gonna double bogey. He birdied the freaking hole.
Yeah.
He birdied that hole.
Yeah, it should be dropped like in a
Right,
pile
no,
of
he
rose
did. He
bushes.
did.
He parted.
No, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, he has a birdie
Because he
putt?
missed a birdie
What
putt, would have
the
tied him. It
freak?
would have tied him for the lead.
Yeah,
Would have got him into the playoff if
yeah.
Fox didn't win.
And I remember saying that. I remember saying that to Logan. I'm like, I have a feeling that this right here, and I didn't think Fox would go on his run, but I'm like, I have a feeling this is for the tie. And you're going to see these two in a playoff at the end of the day, Young and Scheffler.
I just don't get the rulings because, like, the DeChambeau thing, and I guess we can talk about that for a minute. Well,
Yeah,
we'll talk about
we can.
it.
Yeah.
I mean, the DeChambeau thing was kind of weird because I understand the rule. But then on day 2, I see a guy, I think it was Herbert, or there was one of the other guys that was up there that was from a different a guy you don't know much of. He sat there for like 30 seconds to a minute picking sticks away from his ball.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Isn't it improving your life?
It totally is.
You should not be able to pick up a stick ever. And I see them, they always do it around their ball. You should not be able to touch anything. That's part of the course.
Yeah.
It's you play ball where it is, and these guys are getting.
Picking.
And he took a tee at one point and moved
Yeah,
the
I
stick
saw
to
that.
grab
Yeah,
it. I'm
and
like,
no infraction.
but you got Bryson DeChambeau who did what he was. Here's the thing: if anybody thinks Bryson DeChambeau cheated, they're wrong. He did. Even Scheffler stood up for him because after Rory and Justin Rose talk shit about him, Rory was the worst.
Yeah.
Rory is just a petulant little baby. That's what he is.
Yeah.
He's a piece of crap. And I'm done with Rory after that because I like Bryson. And yes, and Bryson went out there and he was arguing. Yeah, he's gonna lose 2 fucking strokes.
Yeah.
I'd be arguing too. How many other guys move fescue that we didn't get to see? There's a lot of fescue out there.
Yeah.
A lot of guys were in it.
Well, here's what I love about it.
And Rory just was a piece of crap.
What I love about it, and so there was a meme there was a meme that, in fact, Heather found it. She said, she goes, Bryson
be up.
DeChambeau penalized 2 strokes for his infraction with the fescue. And it said, if Rory McIlroy would have done this, he would have got a Nobel Peace Prize for conservation on a golf course. Yeah.
I put on our Facebook thing, would Bryson, it's a silly question because I know the answer is yes, most likely.
Yeah.
But if Bryson was on a PGA Tour, would he got that much crap for it? Absolutely not.
Wait,
Absolutely not.
Here's my other
Live Tour guy,
Yeah.
he left for the money, blah,
Sure,
blah,
sure.
blah. That's why and Roy doesn't like him.
Yeah.
And that's fine. But Roy didn't finish high as him, which I thought was hilarious. Maybe you should worry about golfing instead of worrying about what it was terrible. We had to sit here and wait for our tee times. You're not flying back to the States. You're staying here.
Yeah.
So you can't see your tee time when you get back to your house you're staying at. Really?
Yeah.
What a joke! It was just an absolute joke the way he was talking after.
I got a couple things. So I like how everybody other than Rory defended him and said he's not a cheater. Because why would you that if they're in that same situation, they want the benefit of the doubt. Whether he cheated or not, maybe there's a little bit of I'm going to take a big step here, and maybe this pushes this down a little bit. I bet you all of them freaking do it.
Oh yeah.
If you're not cheating.
When I'm walking up for the ball, I'm just going to walk this way.
It's not like Jace carved an American flag in the fescue.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But like I said, the guy picking twigs up was the most ridiculous thing I saw after DeChambeau got penalized 2 strokes. I mean, he was literally going.
Yeah.
He cleaned his ball all around his ball.
Yeah.
But that's legal.
But taking a step past it, and
it's the rule.
He did his leg pushed it down.
Okay,
I
which
agree.
is fine.
And it could be just again,
which it's the rule, and maybe he just thought I'm just doing it, whatever, and he didn't really realize it was the rule. And he was just probably. I guarantee he was saying what I was saying. How many other guys in the course are going to go through the video and check everything on?
Yeah.
Go watch everybody's video, then I want everybody to get penalized.
That's why they're
and
defending
that's the
him.
kind of shit I would do.
That's why
probably.
those guys are
okay, watch all the video.
From what I saw, it looked a little sneaky. He took that extra step over the top. But like you said, every guy that was in the fescue was walking around by his ball too. I mean, so you can only come from the back, and then you can't take a practice. I mean, I don't know the rules, but
can you take a practice swing in the fescue? Yeah, you can take swings.
Yeah, as long as you're like 3 feet
you
away
gotta be away from the ball. You can't.
You just can't. You can't take a practice swing on a bunker. That's the only.
And you know what? Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
in a bunker.
Yeah, bunker you can't ground.
You can't ground the club.
Justin Johnson got called out on that in the Whistling Straits one year.
Because he thought
it was just
natural.
a sand area,
Because
natural.
Yeah.
And someone at home
turned him in. He would have won that tournament too.
Yeah, he lost 2 strokes to his club, and he was like,
he lost.
He
by a
said,
stroke.
"I didn't know. It looked like it was sand in the grass,
Yeah.
not a sand trap."
Well, that's how that. That's
and
how
that course is all weird like that.
There's
yeah.
a lot of natural sand.
Yeah.
But here's my one thing, I like Bryson sometimes, but his thing about I may not play on tomorrow, I might not come back.
Yeah.
That's a little bit of a whiny bitch move right there. I mean, I'm glad he came and
Yeah.
played, right? But for him to just shut
But
him out.
the best part of the whole thing is the crowd cheered the loudest for him all day.
Well, the crowd loves him.
It was like, it's funny because Rory's probably going, that probably hates it too. Because
Rory's right. He's a showman. He is a showman.
Well, he'll give you know what? When they were going head to head, that one, like I said, I'll go back in the Masters, it was that one year.
I love
when
that.
when they were playing head to head together in the last thing, and Rory won, and Bryson had a couple. But Bryson was high fiving every. Oh no, they were playing on Saturday together, I think. Whatever. Bryson's high fiving, and Rory just walks through like a statue. I get it. Well, people say Rory had pressure on him. Everybody has pressure on him. They all want to win the Masters. It's not like nobody wants to win the Masters. I think the looser you are, the better at times.
Yeah.
Rory walks through like a statue, and then he wants to come out and call him the piece of crap.
Yeah.
When the people that pay your checks, these people that are standing here, you don't got to high five grown-ups. When little kids have their hand out, it's okay to go tap your little kid's hand. You don't got to shake his hand or sign around. Just
you know who else?
You're getting
Bryson.
You're getting paid because those little kids.
But Brooks loves him now.
No, they're friends
They're
now.
buddies now.
And he came out and he basically would call him a piece of shit. He hated him so much.
Well, wasn't Kepka was the hockey player guy, right? I think Kepka was.
He looks
he's a
like
big dude.
One of them was. I think it was Kepka, and he didn't like Bryson shit half the time.
Well, they used to get into it all the time.
Yeah, and they used to get it.
Bryson says something about him. He says something about him.
Yeah, but it's like any of us, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I talk shit about Bradley right when he's, on the games when he's not here,
No, but
it's a game.
But I think it stems from, and then Justin Rose made a comment about it. That stems probably from the Ryder Cup, and they got into it, come off the hole. We don't like him since
we
then.
know what Justin Rose is all about here.
Yeah,
doing the hype video.
But I'm just saying that came. Justin Rose didn't say as much. He just said well, we had to wait around,
Well, he doesn't like him because the
Ryder Cup when the caddy, the caddy talk. And see, the thing
I
about
love
Bryson,
it. I love it.
Bryson
I love
understands,
rivalries.
Bryson was defending his caddy.
Yeah.
He wasn't defending himself. The guy was like, Justin Rose was like,
Yep.
He's like, no, you're not gonna talk to my caddy like that, buddy.
Yeah.
Like he was defending his caddy.
Yeah.
It wasn't like he was like puffing his chest out for himself. That's why I thought it was. Nobody gets that. Nobody sees that. Oh, it's weird because if Bryson and Shambo would went to Justin Rose's caddy, how would that gone over?
Yeah.
Instead of being a just maturing, most guys they talk and you can't see. They talk around the holes.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what they're talking. They say, "Go ahead, you can knock it. I'm gonna finish out. I'm gonna do this." Oh, Justin Rose, I say, no, it's my putt. Can you please step out of the way?
Yeah, he kind of did the
He
little
had
antic.
Yes.
Yeah. And
I do like Justin Rose.
Yeah.
I do like Justin Rose. I do like him.
All this is great for the sport, though.
Yeah.
All these rivalries and shit. It's awesome. Look at
And
us talking about
There's
it.
top podcasts like us.
I was going to say the
yeah.
world's #1 podcast is talking about this. We're helping.
No, we're number 2 now. McAfee's up above us.
So I can't wait till Bryson punches Roy and goes, "The price is wrong, bitch."
Let's get that scheduled.
I think Bryson could beat up Rory.
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, Rory's
just not
like a little Irish boxer kind of.
Yeah,
looks like Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Notre Dame.
Who's that guy? Who's the MMA guy that's knee fell off the other day? McGregor, Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
That's what. Yeah, Rory works out with Conor. He's like,
Conor would probably beat him up.
Conor McGregor? He beat
Conor.
up all of them, even though he's a little guy.
I think Conor already golfer. No offense, guys.
Yeah.
He's a little guy, but I wouldn't want to fight with him, man. Oh, he's got to hit. Those guys hit hard still. They know how to hit.
Okay, so that's my.
Yeah.
Like
Bryson's a lightning rod.
Yeah,
He just attracts everything, and good and bad.
And yes, sometimes he could be, but he's in the last 5, 6 years, he's turned himself around into being I think a likable guy.
He goes in these little waves.
Just because he was trying to get a call in his way does not. He makes him like any NBA coach, any MLB manager. He's his own coach and manager. He's trying to get a call for himself. And if he did it and knew it, then that shouldn't have done it. But I don't really think there's so many cameras on him.
Yeah.
I don't think he's that stupid. I think he just, I'm just going to bend this back and hit the ball and whatever.
He's probably doing just like the other guys were all doing.
I bet that's a normal.
Well, after watch a guy do picking sticks for 30 seconds, I'm like, okay, really? And then Scheffler goes into a meal tent.
Yeah.
You can drop right next to the hole. Go ahead.
Scotty, you're great.
Scotty, you know what? Take an eagle.
Yeah.
You get to the locker room.
You get an eagle. It's a gimme. It's a gimme from there.
Scotty, I love you. You tell the story with your eyes.
but
That's great.
But I do. Scotty Scheffler was one of the first ones that came out and defended the Shambo.
Yeah.
He
said he's not a cheater.
No, it is what it is.
Well, of course he's going to say that because they're aligned.
Yeah.
This is part of that's a strategy. It's a smart strategy, Bryson. I saw you do that. And I'm going to do it.
If you didn't get caught, I was going to do it too the next day, but you got caught. My bad. Maybe Scotty Scheffler paid him to try to do it.
Yeah.
And it didn't work. He goes, you can't do that.
He goes, I'll just hit a building instead. And I'll get a free drop.
They didn't even do that on that guy that took his putter and drew a line to the hole. And had it right down the line, Yeah.
That's a good one.
His caddy, when he hit it, Scheffler was like, he hit the bull.
Okay, the fucking bull. He gets a steak.
Okay, sorry. It's your ugly now.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't ready.
We'll get back to golf in a minute.
Yeah.
You did your ugly already, right? No, bad.
was ugly.
We just did bads.
Okay,
So I got ugly.
No, it's your bad then.
No,
I already did my bad.
We've been going this way.
So what were you talking about? You were talking about something when we got to you.
You just did your.
You were doing your ugly then.
No, you just did
It's
your
your bad.
No, my bad was.
You just finished. You just finished your bad. Now it's my ugly.
We've been talking for half an hour about your bad.
Yeah. So,
It doesn't happen too often.
No.
well, it's a segue. It's a segue
Okay.
into my ugly. So,
This show.
here goes my segue. Speaking of live tour players, and this will be short, but did you see the news right now? Live is having a hard time paying their invoices. So some tech company that they use to do all these kind of special games that was going to be the big popular
It's called You Said.
You Said, yeah.
Like everything else that can't get money all of a sudden once that got canceled.
So I think that these players that are stuck right now in these contracts, like Rom and these guys that cannot find a way out, here's their way out. All of a sudden, there's not going to be a deposit into their bank account, and they're fuck, now the contract's broken. You know, and obviously the hard part is for them to get on another tour, especially the PGA with putting up their restrictions. But these players keep saying that they're stuck. They're stuck in these live contracts. Well,
Yeah,
they
that's
can't
part of
pay.
getting $1 billion they
They
gave you.
can't pay you know, they can't pay the soda vendor or whatever. There's paid total unpaid invoices everywhere. So it's just gonna, the situation's already ugly. I don't know what the status is of the league. I think it's shut down at this point.
Supposed to be done, right?
Yeah, but it's
Did
like,
we see this coming a few years
oh
ago when
god,
they started?
that's why you know
They're throwing out these huge. It's almost like USFL.
you know,
They throw out these huge
way
numbers.
too much money
Yeah.
for these guys, and all the things that they wanted to do. It had some merit to it. It had some fun stuff, but you knew it wasn't. The PGA is too strong. That product is way too strong. You can't compete with that.
Yeah.
And these guys want. I mean, I was surprised that Ron even left because he embraced kind of the traditional golf courses and the venues. But again, you throw $60 million at somebody. Oh, I don't care about those venues anymore. But all of a sudden now, are they not going to get paid? And then, I mean, now they're,
Then they're in limbo.
yeah, but you're going to mess,
Now they're like a painter.
yeah, in limbo all the time.
All in limbo, not getting paid.
So yeah, my ugly is the continued like debacle that is the live tour.
Yeah, that's bad. I don't know what to say. I mean, we kind of called it.
Sorry, I told you all I got is golf this week.
No,
All I
it's
got.
good. It was a good golf week. I didn't. This is great for me because I didn't see much of the tournament.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting it was on in the morning.
Yeah.
So I planned my whole weekend. It was hot, or whatever. So I did stuff in the morning, went and
Yeah.
and I come back and I'm like, what the hell? Oh, fucking golf was on.
So
this
you know that
morning.
the Earth is round, right? And then there's different times.
Yeah, I'm on Greenwich Mean Time still. That's my problem. Yeah, wanka.
Yeah, wanka.
Speaking of funny speech, my ugly is AOC. Did you see her speech in Memphis?
Nice.
Yes. I say.
She starts talking with a southern black accent. Did you see this? She pulled the typical Democrat thing where all of a sudden they start doing this racist talk. And she's like, Sister Presley and I were in Montgomery, Alabama. It's time for the North to roll up to the South. We won't be chased anymore, brothers and sisters. That is
That's how she was talking.
That is some deep-seated, and that's my best imitation.
That was pretty good.
Yeah. That's some deep-seated racism right there. Seriously. I mean,
Talk down to people.
Yeah. And there's only one way to deal with racists like her and Sonny Hostin. You need to speak in a language they understand. I say, oh, AOC, you are about as sharp as a sack of wet mice. Now cut that out, girl, or I'll spank you where the feathers are thin.
Speaking of Sonny Hostin,
those are both Foghorn Leghorn
That
quotes.
was his Italian back then.
No, those are Foghorn Leghorn quotes. Actual quotes.
Actual quotes. Are you serious?
did you
Yeah.
see
Wet
Sonny Hostin
mice.
trying to get her kid out of a ticket or something?
Yeah, you know who I am, type thing. He went to Harvard. Oh yeah, because people from Harvard can't drive, or what do you?
Can't get in trouble, and he's like, the officer's like, no, we can't. She wasn't like crazy or racist.
No,
You know who I am?
they're better. They think they're better than everybody. And her family owned slaves.
It's queen privilege, not white. It's
Right.
queen. It's about money, man.
Her family owned slaves, and I can guarantee 100% my family never owned slaves.
Remember OJ?
Because they were over in Russia getting the shit kicked out of them by the Bolsheviks.
Czechoslovakia.
Yeah, it's like going to Wisconsin.
You guys remember OJ?
Simpson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to that guy?
Orenthal James.
Green privilege.
Green privilege,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we get it, but they don't. That's the problem.
Yeah.
The people saying these racist things, of course I say racist stuff, but that's my culture. No, but they say this stuff, and it's like they don't get it. That is super racist. Hillary did it. Who just did it recently too? I mean, AOC's done it like 3 times now.
Kamala.
Kamala
She did a lot.
and Crockett. She would start
yeah,
speaking
yeah.
all ghetto
Yeah.
trash, like just, dude, she's college educated, and all of a sudden she's like, oh, you know what I'm saying, girl? It's
Trump,
like,
Trump
come
just speaks exclamation points.
I don't even
Big, all caps.
I'm trying to figure out who I'm trying to figure out who Trump's actually speaking to half the time. It sounds like a cartoon character because he does the exact opposite. they're talking down to like their audience, trying to, make a connection, with their language and their.
He's speaking to himself.
Trump's over here speaking to fucking somebody on Mars. I don't even know what's going on, but I'm enjoying the whole thing what he's saying because it's just like it's so awful.
It was off the wall.
I was out with some people last night. One guy goes, "I saw Stephen Miller. I'd punch him in the face." And I thought, I love Stephen Miller. Then the whole place went quiet. I'm like, well, you hate him because he speaks the truth. You just don't like what he's saying.
Yeah.
That's the difference. We just went through like 12 years of who was the Raggedy Ann looking girl? No, well, her too.
Yeah.
We're gonna circle back. Well, what time are we gonna be back here? Well, Bob, time is just a figure of physics. It's just answer the fucking question. They never answered one question ever for years.
No.
Stephen Miller, they just don't like his answers. He'll answer anything.
He's kind of like Dennis Miller.
Yeah, he's more. He is. It's a Miller thing.
We are not of relation.
Ryan Miller.
Yeah.
Right? Ryan Miller's the same way. He'll tell you exactly what's on his mind.
Yeah.
I don't agree with it, but half the time. But
Cuckoo Ryan. No,
yeah, but I respect him for saying what's on his mind. I don't have to beat around the bush.
Giggity.
Oh, I love Ryan. He's a shit.
Okay, so what are we at now?
You're ugly.
You're ugly.
Am I ugly?
Yeah.
You ugly.
And that's a
You
wrap.
ugly.
That's a
You
wrap.
ugly.
I think the Rory was my ugly, but it just
Oh.
snowballed into
Bad
the
ugly.
race, and that was everything.
Yeah.
That's it then. We're done.
With good, bad, and ugly. We're going to do more shows.
Can I
If you
mention
don't mind.
one last thing since you didn't do one? Saquon Barkley's house was
Yeah.
robbed
No.
while he was in it.
Yeah, nobody
They
harmed.
broke in?
Yeah, and that's surprising because why don't they just wait till the kickoff? One of the games.
We have
Yeah.
an alarm in his house.
Don't they usually rob?
Yeah, they somebody got in. One of the guys breached the house into the interior. It was like it was a morning was a week ago or so.
Was it? He's married.
5 a.m. Yeah, him and
Kids
his
at
wife.
home.
Kids, I think.
Oh,
Yeah, it's scary.
So he's not the first one. Lately, Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes, Travis
They weren't
Kelce,
home though.
yeah. They figured I was a ring.
It was during games.
Yeah, they had something going on.
Luka Doncic, Mike Conley, Tyler Seguin, Bobby Portis. Yeah, it's a ring. And what they don't mention is it says here in the CBS Sports, it says 4 men were arrested. 4 illegals from South America. Not even like Mexico.
That's
These
what
guys,
I said.
oh, these guys that got busted for a lot of these, nobody
Oh
got.
yeah, you're right.
They were all from like
That's a ring.
Chile or
Yeah.
Peru or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Colombia. They
Are
were
they
way
all in
down.
a general area? Like where does Saquon live in the offseason?
I think.
Where does
Let me
that-
see.
Is he in Philly?
It says Treddy Fearon Township. So let's see.
Fetty Wap Township.
I like Fetty Wap.
I know.
That's a great name too. Chester County District Attorney.
I turned my
That's
back. and
Pennsylvania, I think.
I'm gonna guess it's
So
Pennsylvania.
he's in
So-
Philly area then.
yeah, probably out in the suburbs. I mean, I doubt he's living in the hood.
Well, he's from there. I
yeah,
think
he
he's
is from.
Penn
You're,
State.
you're right.
I
He
think
is.
he's from
Right, he did.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
He is from Pennsylvania
So-
or Jersey.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
right
whatever,
there.
Yeah, so
You're right.
yeah. So wait, actually, Chester might be New Jersey. I guess. I don't know.
I think he is New Jersey. It could be. It's right. Well, it's right in that area.
You know, it's from
Philadelphia to New York City is not that far.
You know, else from New Jersey.
Bobby Hurley, Bon Jovi, Bobby Hurley.
Just Bon Jovi. You know.
Yep, the chief. Who's the boss?
Stop talking.
The boss.
Ooh.
Springberg. What's that guy's name? I was born to run.
He has a lovely accent though.
New Jersey.
New Jersey. New Jersey.
That's
That's
great.
one of the greatest lines ever. The lovely accent.
New Jersey. You know what's funny is I do the one all the time. The other day I saw this black guy. He was obviously from Africa.
Okay.
So I can't remember where I was, but I was like, oh, I love your accent. He said, you're from Boston? He's like, no, I'm from the Ivory Coast.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Very, very close. They're very close.
Or no, he was actually from.
Good day.
He might. I think it was Ivory Coast or Liberia, whatever. It was on Western Africa.
Yeah.
And right.
Wow,
Sorry, I
wow.
was just being a dick, you know.
From Africa?
He had a great accent. He was dark.
Was he driving his car?
Huh? Yes.
He's from Boston. I don't know.
I do it every day. It doesn't matter.
That's always close.
He actually
Exactly.
spoke pretty good English. I was surprised.
Better than you.
How did I see him? He was at Costco or something. I don't know. I talk to everybody.
Yeah.
He was super black. He was obviously African with his accent. I
Yeah.
just they lost him. I love doing that. Because people always like, no. No. Yeah, it's great. So Saquon. So this is one of those things where they again, it goes back to politics, but it's the ID thing. People coming across the board. All these criminals that are robbing these places are all like they're a ring. I mean, this is like gang stuff from other countries.
Lucky nobody was hurt.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, because most of these burglars, nobody can hold.
Well,
That's the first one. I heard.
remember what was it? Who's the guy from the Redskins? Jason.
Sean Taylor.
Sean Taylor.
Yeah.
I can't think of his name.
Broken his house.
Yeah, he got shot in the leg.
Bedroom.
He got shot in the leg, but it hit the femoral artery, and he just bled out. All the chances, all
Great
these
football player. Too.
great
Yeah, I
football.
remember.
Great safety.
Yep, number 8. I don't know, was he?
No, he was 20 something. They always do that. Remember
20?
remember Patrick Mahomes' brother-in-law was dancing on his number?
Yeah.
Tribute?
You're right.
23.
And his friend of the show, Jeff Lewis, that was his favorite player.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was a sad day for him.
I gotta see the number now. What did we guess? I said 20. That was my guess.
28.
Oh, it's 20. You looked it up?
I don't know. I'm just.
I thought it was with an 8. I swear, but I could be wrong.
20? Where'd it go?
Oh, I like the music in the background.
That's good.
In this picture, he's wearing 21,
21.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I can picture that.
unless he changed.
No, I can picture the 21.
Yeah. So yeah. So I do have a moment of silence on the show today. If you didn't hear this, our favorite ESPN analyst got fired today, Ryan Clark.
Are you serious? What's the justification of that?
Nah, cost cutting.
That's a smart dude. I mean, he's good.
He's going to the Live Tour.
Ryan Clark?
Oh.
Yeah, I don't like him.
The Ryan Clark that was the ex-GM?
No. Ryan Clark's the ex-Steelers cornerback. You're thinking the guy. I love that dude. Riddick. Louis Riddick.
Oh, Lewis. That's who's Ryan Clark?
Yeah, I don't know who Ryan Clark.
Ryan
is.
Clark's the.
I know he says all the racist shit, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
Everything.
I don't know him.
Everything is something. As soon as like anything happens, it's right away. It's because the white person got this or the black person got this.
It's him and that one broad. She always says that stuff too.
Jameel Hill. She was let go. She was let go a while back, or she might have quit actually. Oh, George
She
Kittle.
was let go. That was a while ago.
Yeah.
Ryan Clark.
Kittle in Chicago.
Good football player. Good football player.
Kittle trying to hide who he is with his Cubs Weiser shirt
That's a
on.
great shirt.
I know it is a great shirt.
So I got to look at a picture.
And actually, I should. I like a lot of stuff Ryan Clark said. Then sometimes he says stuff like, "What are you talking about?"
They look so much alike, Louis Riddick and not T.
Oh my God.
I like
much.
Riddick though. Riddick's
Yeah, I like him.
Bradley's over here. All my sisters and brothers.
No, I'm just seriously, they look so much alike, Ryan Clark and Louis Riddick. But yeah, that's who I like. He was the Steeler guy, right? He was the
quarterback. He's the one that couldn't play when they played in Denver because he has some disease. This blood thing.
Oh, the blood thing.
Not sickle cell.
No. Oh,
it could be.
It could be.
That's
Because
bad.
He couldn't play at high altitude. They wouldn't allow him to.
That's bad. Yeah, that's a horrible disease.
I think was it that? I'm not sure. But something was blood. He couldn't play in the high altitude.
Which one worked as a GM for
Louis Riddick.
Okay, then that's one.
Yeah, Louis Riddick.
And he's a safety.
Riddick played football, but he was more of a front office guy than a player. He was an okay player. He was a decent player. But Ryan Clark was a good player. Ryan Clark won a Super Bowl, at least once with the Steelers. Not two, but I think just one. So that was my
Yeah. So Ryan Clark did not spend any time as a personnel guy.
Nope, he's just been a tough he had.
Yeah. Okay. No, it's Riddick that I like.
I mean, he could be.
You said Riddick had the blood disease, or the other guy?
Clark had something wrong.
Oh, Ryan. Okay.
Ryan Clark couldn't play in Denver for some reason.
My fault.
I don't know what it was.
I'll look it up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think it was sickle cell.
It may have been. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll look it up here. I guess.
I think he had to miss. Was it a playoff game he had to miss maybe at one point, or something like that? I can't remember.
Yeah, there was a playoff game. Yeah, I think so.
He had to miss it.
Yeah.
So what do you guys? What do you got next?
Sickle cell.
Sickle cell wasn't okay.
I don't know, do you want
That's bad,
Do you want
man.
to get the beer of the week?
Oh yeah, let's do the beer of the
And
week.
then we could talk whatever.
Yeah, let's do beer of the week. I'll get the music ready.
Just give me. Why don't you talk amongst yourselves for a couple minutes?
Okay, and let's talk amongst ourselves. Let's talk about Eric Weekly.
Talk about baseball.
You want to talk?
We'll talk about baseball.
I have a quick thing I could do while he's doing that.
Okay.
So I wrote it's not a complete shower stall, but it's just a
Want to play with pink cream?
nah,
Oh, damn it.
it's not that good.
Oh.
So I was reading some comments that Ted Williams is nothing compared to today's hitters because he faced guys that went 9 innings and were throwing in the 70s by the end of the game. That's completely true. Those guys, they were workhorses. Their arms weren't as strong as they are now. But it's misleading because Mr. Williams played with garbage equipment on ungroomed fields covered in rocks and open sprinklers in the outfield. Mickey Mantle. He routinely traveled on buses between cities, slept in shared hotel rooms on creaky spring beds. In the off-season, Ted did not work with personal trainers and swing specialists. He worked at a car dealership and went fishing. He never had access to team doctors, nutritionists, state-of-the-art corrective surgeries. If he broke his hamate bone, Ted played the rest of his career with a broken hamate bone. That was it. He practiced without video pitching machines and hitting labs. He didn't have a batting cage in the dugout tunnel, so he'd take some swings between at bats, He did not prep for games with analytics and pitch data on each and every pitcher he may face that day. He may be hearing a pitcher's name for the first time as he stepped into the box. He didn't even know who it was. His news came from the Sporting News. Remember that? You'd find out like a week later. And when he stepped into the box, it was with armor to protect his elbows in an era where pitchers routinely threw inside, like right between your numbers. The umpires had huge inaccurate strike zones. You could not challenge core calls. And talk about a team player, when Ted hit a sacrifice fly, it was recorded as an out in those days. So if he had 10 sacrifice flies in the air, his batting average was probably 20 points higher almost. And in those days, if you did hit a homer and you decided, I'm excited, I'm going to backflip, your career lasted exactly one more pitch. And I almost forgot, in his spare time, he didn't hang out with celebrities and play golf. He flew a fighter jet in enemy territory just to make sure today's players didn't have to stand for the German national anthem before games. So, yeah, he did face guys that threw a lot slower. But these guys are pampered now. If you get injured, somebody was like Ryan Judge or Aaron Judge would hit 150 home runs. I was like, no, he wouldn't. Well, yeah, he would. No, he wouldn't. You know why? Because he got injured back in spring training like 6 years ago. He would still be carrying that injury with him.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have got fixed by some specialist. He would just have a bad back.
Yeah.
So you can, I understand the facing different pitchers, or you can go back to Babe Ruth's era. He didn't face the black guys because they weren't allowed to play baseball. But he did face the guys that he was allowed to. I mean, there's a lot of, you can't say one guy in different eras like that. It's especially 20, 30 years apart like that. Or Ted Williams, 70 years ago. That was fucking amazing.
That's big cat first school.
If you brought him back at 21 years old right now and put him out with all this equipment and all this training and stuff, he'd be good too. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Probably Babe Ruth probably would too if he was out running instead of eating hot dogs and hitting dingers for handicapped kids. Hey kids, after I have another hot dog here, Babe's gonna hit you another slam. And then,
What, are you selling popcorn in the carnival now?
is that your mom over there? That's a fine lady.
She's a fox. I'm gonna get her in the hen house.
She looks like she'd be a flapper. Yeah, so you can't compare eras like that because these guys now they don't have to ride on buses.
Yeah.
It's so ridiculous. Those guys probably didn't even sleep. They probably didn't. They probably drove between cities, getting hammered, and it's. So yeah, I don't like the Aaron Judge would do that. It's a lot different build up to games nowadays. Oh my god, this might be my favorite game.
Are we doing it?
Yeah, play the music. Beer is good, and so is wild ale. And I just pray that we don't get parasitic diarrhea because there are some extreme berries in here. Some really, really intense. Although this was brewed probably a long time ago, so it's just, I think we're going to be okay, right? So on my way here, I'm like, I got to grab a beer for beer of the week, but I want to make everybody happy. Ed doesn't like stouts. Scott doesn't like IPAs. But there's one thing I can guarantee I'll make these guys happy if I pick up a New Glarus Wild Ale. And this is again one of the OGs. I'm sure we've done it on the show before, but Raspberry Tart. It's just a legend. It's been around for a while. It's the story with New Glarus. They ferment these beers and they age them in caves in New Glarus, Wisconsin. There's nothing better.
So good when it hits
Yeah,
the lips.
the only thing that sucks about them is they go down really quick and you want 3 more.
Where is New Glarus?
It's in Wisconsin. It's really in the middle. Well, how would you
It's
describe
straight south of Madison. I'm probably like,
it? Yeah.
I kind of go out to Janesville and go about another half hour, heading that way.
So you've never been.
No.
There's a great golf course there called Edelweiss Chalet. I think it's a 27-hole like 3 nines. Great course. Like you could pair up a day by going to the brewery, or you could get an early round of golf, then go to
Play 9, go to the brewery. Play 9, go to the brewery.
Well,
play
yeah,
9, go to the brewery.
yeah.
I'm in.
It's called ping pong. You just ping pong back and forth. There's a really cool market that you pick up. You can pick up all your food because they don't really have food at New Glarus, but they have this amazing like beer garden style. It overlooks. It's just a beautiful property. There's like some hiking.
Is there a
there.
tour you can take?
It's a self-guided tour, and then if you're outside, there's a bar out back, and everything's on.
Do they
tap.
have New Glarus beers?
No, they actually have Schlitz. Yeah, even better.
Curveball.
Yeah, exactly.
I bet Ted Williams could have hit that.
Yeah,
right.
I'm going to be way off.
And the crazy thing is too, if you go to Schlitz Brewery, you can also get Schlitz. Fucking amazing, yeah. But yeah, so most of the New Glarus beers are on tap there, and you sit outside. You can make have your own food, and have like a picnic, and you can hike around and stuff like that. So, but yeah, just a great legendary wild ale. So raspberry tart.
Excellent.
It's fantastic.
Excellent. One of my favorites.
I agree. It's one of Scott's favorites.
So did I miss the shower stall? Thank God.
No, it was kind of like a mini shower stall. It was pretty good.
It's more like a jacuzzi stall.
I heard you talking about Ted Williams, which is
I love Ted
all
Williams.
my favorite. Yeah.
But yeah, I hear these. You'll be reading some comment on something these guys talk about. Like, trying to compare today's guys to them. It's like, well, you can't because those guys didn't have all the luxury that these guys do.
Well, it's the same thing with any sport.
Yeah, you can't go back. Jim Brown only played 8 years or 9 years. Nowadays, he'd be making $30 million a year, and he would be
because he
pampered.
wanted to be an actor.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Yeah. I mean, he didn't want to deal with the bullshit.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can just deal with you can do 20 years. You can probably go back. It's even hard to compare against say Pete Rose or Wade Boggs because it was a different style of game in the 80s even.
And if you look at basketball too, with the way defense, things were more stuff was allowed. Even in football, more was allowed. Like the quarterback was not as protected as they are now.
Oh no.
So.
Yeah, how do you rate sacks back then when a lineman could punch a guy in the head as he went by?
Exactly.
So I actually heard a quick thing too. I heard it was like if you were going to start a football team anytime in history, like you could pick any player ever to start your team with. Like if you had first pick, who would it be? And it was a pretty good question.
In the history of the NFL.
Yeah, and I'll tell you.
Tom Brady.
You think it's Tom Brady?
Lawrence Taylor.
That's who I said Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah. And
one of the other guys, I forget where I heard this from, but they instantly went Reggie White. And I was like, to me, I would go with defense right off the bat because Tom Brady, you could get Mahomes, you could get, there's other guys, even Aaron Rodgers, there's guys that are kind of in that ballpark. But those defensive guys, I don't know how you can replace. They're amazing. Like a Lawrence Taylor was that much better than everybody else.
Yeah, I mean Brady's not the wrong answer because he had the moxie. He just kind of found a way.
Yeah, I love Brady.
It's all about winning games, so he found a way to win. And he even proved it again when he left the Patriots and he won in Tampa Bay. So it's like,
he's a winner. I mean, you put him out on that soccer field, he probably would have won that game.
From that pure talent and scaring the hell out of an offense.
It's funny you said Lawrence Taylor. That's what I said right away too. That's crazy.
But I like the white.
Defense did go through my head first. But
Yeah, I like the white thing because of
I mean,
leadership.
Yeah, who'd you think is the best? I mean, you got guys even like J.J. Watt or Aaron Donald or Myles Garrett even.
Yeah.
He's done it for a while.
I mean, I would put it. I think I would put Aaron Donald ahead of those guys a little bit, but wouldn't you?
Yeah, Aaron Donald. You come from the middle like that.
Yeah,
that's tough to beat.
And
JJ be on the outside.
And J.J. Watt was a monster for about what 4 years maybe, where he was Aaron Donald or Myles Garrett type guy.
Defense. I mean, you'd have to go defensive end or
Yeah.
good defensive tackle because linebackers and safeties and cornerbacks feed off a good defensive line. I think. I mean, you can name tons of linebackers that are awesome, but I don't think I'd take a linebacker.
You wouldn't take Lawrence Taylor over like
he's
Reggie White.
He's a defensive
He was
end.
lined up
He's
on the end.
That's a different line. Yeah, but like an actual 3-4 4-3 linebacker, like a Urlacher or Nitschke or a Singletary or anybody. Like Clay Matthews would be a pass rushing linebacker. He's not considered. To me, he's not considered a linebacker, but he was.
He couldn't cover anybody. Yeah.
Well, no, but he played on a 3-4 where he came off the edge and stuff. So it was different kinds. Yeah. So he was a linebacker, but I don't think of him as a linebacker.
Right. He's an edge guy. Yeah. That's what they kind of say now, just an edge.
Yeah.
An athlete.
Yeah, it was a good question. I can't remember where I saw it, but it was just funny. As right away I went to Lawrence Taylor, and then you did the same thing. I was like,
that was just like you know it's a good answer when it's just coming like that. Yeah. It's like Aaron Fox playing golf. Just do it.
Well, we're looking at
take any practice swings. I'm like Lawrence Taylor.
We're looking at George Kittle up there. If you were talking about taking a tight end, he'd probably be in the top 5. You think?
Ever?
Ever? You don't think? I mean, you got Gronk, you got Antonio Gates, you got Gonzalez or Ditka.
Ditka was
for his
he
time.
Was mean and he could block. He was probably Kittle of his time.
Mackey.
I think Kittle was time.
Yeah.
He was the Kittle of his time because he was a blocker too. Mackey was. I mean, the linebacker, like tight ends were nobody. I mean, there was barely anybody.
And me, I wouldn't even put Kelsey near the top, and he's great. I mean, don't get me wrong.
I would because Kelsey he's the pass catcher.
He gets open.
He probably has some of the best hands ever played the game.
He gets open. Not so much anymore.
His hands have been so good the last year was terrible, but before that.
Well, he's used to grabbing.
Occupied with something.
They were used to grabbing footballs. Now he's grabbing little titties. But yeah.
Whoa.
Does Taylor know?
I don't know.
But yeah, Kittle's good, but yeah. Gonzalez, so you're right. Tony Gonzalez.
Tony probably would be up there.
Sharp.
Yeah,
Sharp
he was
really
pretty good.
He was really good for his time.
I mean, Gates was great for a long time.
Gates was awesome. And Gates didn't start playing football until like his junior in college or high school or something.
I think it was college.
Yeah. He was a basketball player.
Yep. I think did he go to North Carolina or something?
He went to, that was Peppers in North Carolina.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That is Peppers.
Gates went to San Diego State?
Yeah.
He went to the same school as Tony Gwynn, I thought.
He's a San Diego.
He could be, you're right.
No, maybe not.
He's a Lobo? A Lobos?
Now, I wonder if we can figure this out.
He is a San Diego guy, though. Yeah, you're right. Peppers was at North Carolina. I know
that's what I was thinking of. But he did the same thing. He was a basketball player.
Yeah, Tony Gonzalez was too.
So was Graham.
Playing Cal.
Graham was a basketball player in Miami.
He played in the Elite 8 or a Final 4, I thought, Tony Gonzalez.
Kent State.
Oh, okay.
State. Oh,
yeah. Yeah, but they were all, So a lot of
wait, it said Eastern Michigan for 2 years, then Kent State.
Oh.
Power forward.
So is he a Midwest boy then? He's got to be.
Yeah.
Detroit.
Yeah, there you go.
I didn't know that. I thought he was.
He started playing late. He started playing football really late.
I think he was a high school late.
How do you think he is?
Gates probably like 37.
No, not even close.
Oh.
Antonio Gates?
Yeah. I think he played until he was almost 37, didn't he?
46.
Yeah, 46.
Sorry.
It's okay. I didn't know we were doing birthdays. He's not here. So.
Somebody's got to pick up the slack here, you know.
Is it his birthday? That'd be ironic if it was.
That was exactly a month ago. If that old fart ever showed up, we could have figured this out. We'd have known this.
Well, he's got beard envy now because he saw that caddy.
a guy wrote this on Twitter or X. I'm jumping on Rory Moore because this guy wrote this. I didn't. Rory McIlroy is undeniably one of the golf's elite talents with a record that speaks for itself. But today's comments about Bryson were pathetic, saying he's not particularly fond of him and labeling his hard work as performative and designed for attention reveals a petty, bitter side that has no place in the game. True champions don't tear down others who are grinding and winning. That was small, classless, and beneath you.
Yeah, absolutely.
I agree.
I just thought of something. Did you see how the week started? It was DeChambeau. So the Nick Faldo comments about DeChambeau. Did you see that?
Oh yeah.
And then the first interview on Thursday, he said the word strategy like 15 times because Faldo said he has no strategy. He has no strategy. Just bomb the ball and you're not going to do well. Blah blah blah. So DeChambeau after his first interview, he's like, yeah, I was really focused on my strategy, and I was like he said the word strategy.
Now that's great.
That I thought. See, this is where I love and hate it.
And
Like,
the guy
I have
has
the
no
ups and
strategy.
downs.
This guy makes his own clubs and sits in front of a computer all the time and tries to figure out how they be better at the
His
game.
nickname is the scientist.
Yeah,
that's his nickname.
There's a strategy to that.
You know, Phil, listen, there's
He probably loves. Actually, Faldo's the kind of guy like that.
Yeah. He's probably like,
he goes, I had to say something. I had to have a take.
Yeah.
You know, they put me on the spot. So, yeah. I got a lot of golf notes. I don't know if you guys want to get into it, but
whatever you got.
I mean, unless what other
go there.
topics?
I got the training camp thing.
We could either talk about golf or that episode of Major Dad I watched the other day. Remember that show?
Let's talk about that.
Remember Major Dad?
Was that?
I think it was on CBS.
That was what's his name? That was he was married to Delta Burke. Was he Major Dad?
I don't know. I never seen it.
Oh, you never seen it?
I was just joking.
I think he was married to Delta Burke.
It was just one of the corniest.
Gav Gavitt.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember his name.
I'll look it up.
Okay.
It was just the corniest show I could think of at the time.
Okay, golf.
What would you rather do, golf or the training camp, or
do golf and we'll do training camp?
We'll close with training camp.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
So just all the notes. So obviously
right.
we're done with the four majors. The majors are done for the year. And
what's the big one left? Just FedEx Cup Championship.
Yeah. So you're going to the 3M next week. You know, and this is what I kind of.
I like to call it the 3.
I'm surprised that Scheffler's playing because I always felt like after the Open, after the majors are done, this is where people take a break. The week after, and so I hope you get some big names. I really do. After that, it's the Rocket Classic, and I still feel like, you know, the Rocket Classic to me, it's like, okay, maybe Ricky Fowler wins the tournament or something like that, or you know, Jordan Spieth comes back and finally wins something. Those are the kind of tournaments that. Then we get into the final four of the FedEx Cup. So it's Wyndham, St. Jude, BMW, and then obviously the Tour Championship, where the winner of the Tour Championship wins basically the FedEx Cup, and it's like a freaking $100,000 paycheck or something that day. Tommy Fleetwood won last year. So here's the interesting thing that I wanted to talk about. So this season that we just watched, like we just watched all the majors, there's no clear-cut, like, this guy had the best year. There's no clear-cut player of the year. Believe it or not, the FedEx Cup standing, Scotty Scheffler has the most points. Scotty Scheffler also is the leader on the money list, believe it or not. There's only one win. So FedEx Cup standings, Scheffler, Matthew Fitzpatrick, Cameron Young, Wyndham Clark, and then Chris Gotterup. Young has won twice. Fitzpatrick's won 3 times. Gotterup's won 3 times. Wyndham Clark has won twice, and he's the only. He won twice, and he has a major. Yep. Rory's only won 1 tournament this year, and it was the Masters. That's it. So, like, there's no clear-cut player of the year. Like, you would almost have to say at this point that Scotty Scheffler is the player of the year again, because he's got a ton of seconds, he's got a ton of top fives, whatever. He's got the money list, all that other stuff. So, it's kind of it's like you want to appoint somebody else for once. You want somebody else to kind of. And so maybe what I'm saying here is maybe this FedEx Cup stretch gives us our player of the year, and I think it's got to come from these other guys. It's got to be like Clark, or it's got to be.
How about Cam Young?
But is it like tough to give somebody player of the year that didn't win a major? But usually the player of the year is some guy that won a major or won 2 majors or something.
But how many if he wins the FedEx Cup?
Then maybe that's the defining thing. And the FedEx Cup's almost as important as a major at this point.
Okay.
I mean, NASCAR.
It's the biggest tournament on the
world. And it's the standings basically. Okay. It's basically taken over the money. It's like those points, those FedEx Cup points go all year. So it's like that's how you determine who the best player is.
NASCAR does it every year, though. It's just guys that are, by laps, essentially.
Yeah.
Kind of what this is.
But it's just kind of a strange year because it's like you want to pinpoint this. He won the Masters by 5 strokes, or he won 2, or he won 1 and he was in the top 5. I mean, you're talking about Matthew Fitzpatrick didn't even make the cut this weekend. no majors. I mean, he's won 3 tournaments, one of which is one where he won with his brother. You know, that carrying one. Young. I think young on the players. That's a big one.
Yeah.
But just, I don't know. It's a strange.
His brother's played well this year. Alex has.
Very good. So that tournament that they won together got Alex basically some exemption.
Oh yeah.
And Alex has been better than Matthew since then.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been in top 10. He's been all over the place. But the other thing I wanted to do is address what you texted us about some guy coming out of nowhere or whatever. And I think that was basically because you said Ryan Fox, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, so Ryan Fox was 125 to 1 to win the Open as it started. There's a ton of players that have won major championships that were way higher odds. So
what was his odds?
125 to 1.
That's good money.
Mm-hmm.
In 2003, tell me if you remember this guy, Ben Curtis.
Oh yeah.
He won the Open. He was 500 to 1. Rich Beam, he won the PGA in 2002.
I know Jim Beam.
I do too. And ironically, these years,
He's no friend of the show.
You'll notice a trend here these years: 2002, 2003, 2004. You remember when Tiger would win like 2 majors, and then it will always be some no name.
Yeah.
Tiger would win, and even when Tiger won, he'd get down the stretch with like Bob May, or who was the one guy, the last one he won, kind of a popular player, Rocco Mediate.
Oh yeah.
Like, just kind of beating all these guys. But here's one that's great, and this guy is the only Tiger killer. Y.E. Yang.
Yep.
2009, he was 150 to 1.
Beat him on Sunday. Only times he lost on Sunday, Tiger. He's 55-1 or something like that.
Yeah. Well, so it was
having a lead or something.
The stat was if he was either tied or had the
after
lead
54
going into Sunday.
Yes.
He won every time. Like his record was undefeated. This is the one hiccup. But the other strange thing about Tiger is he never, only maybe once or twice, came from behind to win. He came from behind on a lot of
and a couple
Waffle House
in Vegas.
Waffle House ladies.
Yeah. He gave me the old we're syrup conglomerates and snuck in there.
He was sneaking their pancakes.
Even this year, there's a way higher underdog than Ryan Ryan Fox.
No.
Or Aaron Rye.
Oh.
Rye won the PGA. It was 250 to 1, and he won the PGA. So, yeah, I mean, I know we were talking about like. And I didn't understand your question because you said like overcame their abilities. I think it was more kind of coming out of nowhere, right?
Yeah. We used to do a Benchwarmer of the week, and we quit doing it. And I thought it was one of the more popular things. We used to get, I get stuff in Spanish and German and Finnish, like Benchwarmer week, because they speak funny, they don't know the language, but they love that segment though.
But here's my other trend on this, all these guys I mentioned. We're talking about Ryan Fox, and he's 39 years old, so he's obviously a little bit older. But all these names, Beam, Curtis, Todd Hamilton, Sean McKeel, they never did shit after they won these majors. The one guy that was a high odds to win and won was Keegan Bradley.
Oh yeah, he's good.
And then that's catapulted his career, and he's been obviously.
He won the Open?
He won the PGA.
Oh, PGA, okay, yeah.
And he was like 150 to 1.
Yeah.
So higher odds than Ryan Fox. He was nobody at that. I'm like, oh. The only reason we were following him was like, oh, we got the same last name as me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so hopefully Ryan Fox is, because I think he wants to now make the shift over to the PGA, play on the PGA. He's been playing on the DP. So he's a fun player to watch.
The DP.
I love the DP.
And the P.
Yeah. Yeah, so I just started jotting down tons of notes on golf, and I just thought that was kind of interesting with Ryan Fox and this season and where the hell, like, how do you deem who the best player was this year?
So
nobody stands out.
So some names that's gonna be at the tournament next week.
Yeah.
Scheffler.
Yeah.
He's plus 270.
Oh.
And everybody else is plus 2200 or higher now.
Okay.
Crazy. Kurt Kitayama, who won it last year.
Okay.
Navarro Neely.
Yeah, I like him.
Matsuyama.
Good.
Tom Kim.
Well,
yeah.
Sungjae Im. Gary Woodland. Big fan of Gary Woodland.
Yeah, I love Gary.
Corey Connors. Max Homa's going to be there.
Okay.
Oma.
This is big.
Tony Finau.
Yeah.
Jason Day.
I think Phenom won it a couple
I'm
years
gonna find
ago.
Jason. I want to follow Jason Day around. I like it. Hope
Yeah.
he's there on Sunday.
Hope he wears some outrageous outfit.
He might not be on Sunday though. That's the
Yell,
problem.
yell some shit
Oh,
at
you're
those
there
guys.
on Sunday.
Yeah.
Come on, I did it with DJ.
I was gonna yell. I told Andy I was gonna yell after someone tees off. I love you, Andy. Really loud.
That's great.
On a tee box. They can't kick you out, can they? It's nothing. I said nothing wrong.
It could be a girl, Andy.
Yeah, what could be anybody?
No, you know how the PGA, they're really strict on that stuff.
Lucas Glover. He's fairly famous.
He's another one that's on that list.
We're getting down and dirty here. Max Verdrevi, Billy Horschel.
Yeah.
Little old school. Matt Kuchar.
The Cooch.
Coach.
The Cooch.
He's been quiet for a while.
Hit it in the coach.
Shipley. Oh, Seneca.
Shipley's fun. That's that Buckeye.
Oh.
He hits the ball a mile.
Let me see who else. I think the names are getting pretty weak here.
That's a pretty solid group, though.
Not bad. Camila Pilagas. Or Viagi.
What the hell?
He's plus 100,000.
Really?
Camila who?
Camila. He won the Open, I think.
No, I don't think he's won a major.
No?
But he was a popular player for a long time.
Yeah. He was. Muzzy Donahue was playing this weekend.
Oh,
Muzzy. Peel Mustard.
Huh.
That's all.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll enjoy it. I don't know much about the course, but
That's something to see. Yeah,
Shit,
so
yeah.
I might have to bet. I might throw some money on it. What the heck?
yeah, I mean, I would. Yeah, that sounds fun.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
We used to always go to the Memorial Tournament. Those were the
Nice.
first. Actually, the first
And those are good tournaments.
the first PGA event I ever went to was Tiger's first event at GMO, Milwaukee.
Yep.
And he never played there. He never went back.
Right down through Southbridge, right?
Yeah. Well,
That's
it's
playing
in
the
Brown Deer. It's in-
Brown Deer on the
it's
north side.
Yeah, it's on Good Hope Road and Brown Deer.
I think wrong course.
So-
It's got like a fence around
What was the
it.
course called? What was the course called?
Brown Deer. Brown Deer.
What was the other tournament they played? They played it somewhere else before though. They used to play.
Tuckaway Shores.
Tuckaway is right by Southbridge.
Yeah, that's in Franklin. Yeah.
Yeah,
but
and that's where they played.
They used to play the GMO there. Yep.
Yeah, I see where you're going
But then
there.
they moved it to Brown Deer, and then Tiger never went back. They probably shut that tournament down. Probably.
How many? Wisconsin.
No.
We don't have any tournaments here anymore, do we?
It's a shame. I'm hoping with this the way they're redoing the schedule, that hopefully we get one.
It's like Century World. They haven't done one at Sand Valley yet, have they?
You know,
They could do it. They could do it at Whistling Straits every year.
Where are you going to stay?
You know, if they did a tournament at Whistling
Awesome.
Straits 2 weeks before the British Open, you'd have everybody here playing.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
2 weeks before the British Open, have a tournament there. It's a links course, kind of get the
And Whistling Straits is
right?
as good as it gets.
Conceptual.
Yeah.
Isn't that one of the top like 20 courses or something in the U.S.?
As far as public courses, it's in the top 2 or 3. I think it's
Yeah.
Pebble, and then it's sometimes people have
It's
straight
beautiful
Whistling
there.
Straits and the Humming Corners.
corners. Yeah.
That's behind Culver's, I believe.
Sand Valley is awesome, but there's no where you're going to stay.
Would you say Sand Valley is comparable to that?
So I've never played the Straits course. I've only walked it.
Yeah.
I played the Irish course at Whistling Straits.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think it's really close. It's really close.
Yeah,
and they just built, there's a new course at Sand Valley called the Lido. It's actually some people have that ranked higher than Whistling Straits.
And we can't get.
How much does it cost to play on it?
The Lido. So all the courses at Sand Valley are, comparably speaking to Whistling Straits, are reasonable. They're like I'm playing there. I'm playing at Sand Valley in a few weeks, and my greens fee's $295 on the course I'm playing.
Thanks for the invite.
Who are you playing with?
Logan and I go every year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we go every year to Sand Valley. So
Is he free?
He's free. That's
Oh,
the. So when I justify $295, that's like for two.
150 each.
Yeah, that's nothing. That's shit. I mean,
Logan, if you weren't here, it only cost me $150.
Are you staying overnight? You stay up there?
Yeah, we're staying overnight. Usually we stay there, but it's become so popular that we couldn't get accommodations there. But there's hotels and stuff down the road.
Go Stevens Point.
No, there's literally a roadside hotel like just 10 minutes away.
Yeah, I know roadside.
No, it's a nice one. It's yeah.
Don't bring back any bed bugs or anything here.
Parasitic diarrhea.
Yeah,
You guys
we've
are-
already got that.
You and him are going to send him the hot chip hot tub and talk about Frida Felcher?
Frida Felcher.
Oh,
Frida, she's a fox. What was I going with this? Oh, Whistling Straits. The Straits course is now like it's about $1,000. The greens fees are like $7.95, and you have to
Caddy.
have a caddy. Sam Valley, you don't. You're caddy.
So no carts?
No carts allowed at Sam Valley.
So what's a greens fee? Just for
Just
like
the golf.
Just that's what you pay to golf.
So you can't. But if you don't pay that, you can hit the course, but you just can't go on the greens.
Would that be something?
I never thought of that.
I was like,
Yeah.
that's great. I got to walk all over that course, so it's cool.
Yeah,
It's cool
yeah,
shit.
I've walked it.
Yeah, you were there too.
Well, we used to go to the PGA when the PGA came.
Yeah.
We used to look it over.
It's an amazing course.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd love to be able to play it, but that's unreasonable amount of money.
Yeah,
I think Century World is the answer to the question because Century is such a major sponsor of the PGA, and they lost their Hawaiian tournament.
And that's a beautiful course too.
When they're shutting it down to redo it, and I think even Jason.
That's Stevens Point, right?
Yeah, they're trying to lengthen it enough where it's worthy of being a PGA.
I don't know where do they go? I actually looked at Century World today. I was just sitting there, because I got the parasitic diarrhea, so I was on a toilet. And I was looking at the map of Century World, I'm like, where are they going to extend it?
Yeah, I don't know.
There's not a lot of room there because it's between the highway and the Schmeickel Reserve.
But, I mean, when you extend, if you're extending each hole just by
20 yards.
Yeah, you're just cutting back a little bit and just creating another tee.
Yeah,
you're still gonna have the same tees where us blokes can play.
Did you see?
But they need to get it to like 7,400 yards for it to be.
Did you guys see the meme? Because my algorithm's kind of screwed up, and it's the British guy, and he's talking to his girlfriend. They're golfing.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I got to tell you something, honey. About 15 years ago, I cheated on you. And, I felt really bad about it. And it's really bothering me. And she's like, that's all right. It's been 15 years. And she gets up to tee off, and she's like, now I feel guilty because I've been holding this from you. I was actually born a man. And I had a sex change, and the guy starts flipping out. He throws his clubs. Yeah. He's just throwing a fit. You tell me for the last 20 years you've been hitting from the women's tees against me. It's great.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So when you said that at the tees,
yeah, it'd be nice to see an event in Wisconsin. I mean, we have the most top 100 public golf courses in the country, more than California, more than anywhere else. So we deserve, I think, to have a PGA event. The President's Cup is in Medina in Chicago this year.
Oh, okay. That'd be good. Cool to see.
Yeah. Morgan and I thought about getting tickets. We actually are going to Sam Valley that weekend too because there's a USGA event up there, like a mid-amateur, like the U.S. mid-amateur championship.
So does he love watching golf too besides playing it? Or is he just
I kind of drag him around and stuff like that. I mean, we went to the U.S. Women's Open last year at Erin Hills. I mean, he enjoys it when he's there, but he's not begging me to take him. He's like, oh, we got to go to this.
Okay.
And I offered it. I'm like, we could go to President's Cup. But then I found out about this other event at the same weekend. And
did you go to the John Deere?
I've never been to the John Deere.
I thought somebody went that we know.
My turn. I saw.
Yeah, it's way out in Quad Cities.
When I lived in Columbus, we used to go to the Memorial every year, and then I've been to Torrey Pines a couple of years. That was at that time. It was, I think, Farmers.
My buddies played that course.
Farmers is the sponsor. I don't know if they still are or what, but yeah. Yeah, my buddy, it's a beauty.
He gets it like
it's a county course.
$85 twice if you play. He told me last time.
Yeah,
he lives there in San Diego.
Oh, San Diego.
Yeah, my buddy Matt has played there.
What's the big course in Phoenix? Scottsdale.
Yep.
Scottsdale, where the Waste Management Open is.
Yeah.
And I've played not that course, but there's two courses there. I've played the other course.
Okay. Is which one's got the what's Scottsdale have?
That has
it's the garbage.
The stadium.
The stadium.
Okay.
16th, right? Stadium.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right? Is that?
Yep. Yeah. So there's two courses there. They're right up against each other. I played it's called the Champions course. That one's called the Stadium course. Supposedly they're not much different other than that hole. They pretty much mimic each other, except they just have that incredible par three.
Well, but the stands aren't up during the normal year. They put stands up for the tournament.
They literally put those stands up about 3 months before though, and let people play.
To get used to it.
Yeah. They construct them and then they have them.
So when you have tournaments like this, are some of these guys is DeChambeau going like out to that spot a month ahead of time and playing it or no?
Can.
They probably do with some of those major venues.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah. I bet you they're done with the regular ones.
because they're too busy.
Yeah.
There's not much time between
Yeah, but
tournaments.
if somebody's like, oh God, we're gonna play, like when it was at Los Angeles Country Club,
Right.
We had to go play it.
you had to go play it because shit, we've never had a U.S. Open here, and those guys, even though that's private, those guys get on no matter what. They just make a phone call.
Yeah, and that one's like that was right between the houses and everything.
That was a cool one.
Yeah, that was a neat. That's where those 262s were shot that first day. It was Fowler and Shoffley, like almost within minutes of each other, finished with 62s.
So yeah, the house, like Lionel Rich's house was on there.
Yeah.
A bunch of people's houses around
Yeah,
of course.
I remember that. That was cool. I wish they played more of those like public type courses. I mean, but you got to have a course that's, or you know what I mean, like.
That's a hard course too, because it was long and everything was protected, so you had to hit the ball high to get to the greens. I remember that. A lot of sand traps on the greens that people are landing in.
And they were freaking out because those low rounds on the Thursday, but then it dried up and it got real tough.
Yeah. If you hit that high, it was who won? William Clark won that?
That was Clark. Yeah.
Well, now you got in DC too. Trump's trying to get that national course fixed up, extended out. So
they used to have majors there.
Yeah, that's what he's in now.
What's
but they're too short. It's on the military base, I believe.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I mean, that'll be another big course.
Sure.
I mean, you'd expect that one to be beautiful if they're redoing it now and putting that kind of money.
And his style too of all the courses that he has developed and owns and stuff like that are all like really more resort style.
Yeah.
Pristine. The opposite of Sand Valley and the opposite of Bandon Dunes. It's resort style.
I stayed at one in Costa Rica one time. Okay. And it was cool. And I actually saw a tournament there. It was like a year later. And I was like, I'm watching. I'm like, it looks like that villa we stayed in, but it's got the resort and then beaches. But there's monkeys running around the course and stuff. But it was cool because we'd have to get a shuttle in.
Howard Cosell there?
Jesus Christ. We had like the infinity pool out there, and we could look down on the course in the distance and see the ocean. And it was cool, we'd have to go through the course to get the, dinner or whatever. Yeah, I mean, I doubt it was a great course, but it was probably but it was, like you said, a resort course.
Yeah, I would love to be able to go to an event. So that's cool that you get to go.
We'll see. Yeah. See if I like it.
It never crossed my mind to play golf.
It's hard to. I mean, you have a seat on the 18th hole, and that's kind of cool. But it's hard to get around the course and really see. You almost have to get ahead of, especially with like Sky Scheffler. If you know he's coming, you want to see him either tee off or something like that.
Just stay at the hole and wait.
You need to go 4 groups ahead of him.
What day are you going?
Sunday.
You got Sunday?
Just Sunday.
Yeah.
So you're gonna try and get to the leaderboard, but then you got a spot on 18 to go to.
That's awesome. Because at least then you can just settle in and see.
Yeah, so your thing might be to go to like the 3rd hole, then jump ahead like 6 holes, and then jump ahead another 5 or 6.
It depends where he is too, because he might, if he does make the cut, he'll be teeing off later in the day most likely. So like at 2 or 1.
Like we did at the Ryder Cup.
Because it opens at 7.
Just a hunch. He's gonna be playing late in the day.
Yeah.
Just a hunch. Just an event like that. I'm surprised he's playing. I bet you wins it. I bet you wins that event. I don't know. He's due. He seems like he's due.
Yeah. Probably wants to play after this week.
Yeah. Yeah. That's awesome. It's fun.
Yeah, we did at the Ryder Cup. We went, I think, to 2 or 3. Watched the first group of guys kind of come through, and there's a couple sets of them. Then we jumped to 5, which was cool. That was one where you shoot over the water, and it's a par 3.
Mm-hmm.
Then we sat there and we were right up close. I mean,
7.
It could have been 7 too. It was
7's a notorious.
Maybe that wherever it was tight though. Like that's why I talked to the players. They were they were meat of the couch away,
Mm-hmm.
And then I think we went to 11 then because it was like right behind us. We went over the hill if I remember right,
mm-hmm.
and we watched a few guys come through there, and then we did the same thing you did. We went to 18. We went to the end. Got something to eat because we had VIP tickets too.
Ball.
Yeah, and it was already done. I mean, the Americans had already won at that point.
Yeah. Oh, they just destroyed them.
Yeah, that was a good year.
That's a tough course to walk around.
Yeah, it's hilly.
Yeah.
I mean, it's for an old fat guy like me. There's some hills in there.
Yeah, you're walking on the sides of your feet. And
people are falling down the hills like crazy. They were trying to sit on the sides,
mm-hmm.
but they're too steep and they just fall. But
there was piles of
people.
The same way. Aaron Hill is hard to spectate, to walk around.
I told you, we got actually like 2 really good spots to watch, like right on the rope, right in front.
Mm-hmm.
Guys right in front of us.
I was
It
obsessed
nice.
with that first hole, the way that was laid out during the Ryder Cup.
I remember.
It was a drivable. They had that beautiful grandstand set up,
Mhm.
you know, obviously because that's where they introduced them, and everybody's
Yep.
going nuts. And
It's all carpeted out
and
there.
then
It was cool.
on Sunday, and Bryson drove the green. It was like I want to say it was like a 340-yard par 4, 350, and he drove the eagle. So that kicked everything off that day, that Sunday. But yeah, I was obsessed with that because it just, you could, wherever you were standing, you had a great view.
Yeah, it was nice.
Great view, whatever direction it was going, and the sky was just perfect. You could see the ball.
You couldn't go, I remember, because I had tickets.
I was out of town or something.
Yeah.
But those par threes,
I went twice.
Those par threes are nuts.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, I couldn't imagine.
What time of year is that again? Is it in fall?
The Ryder Cup's in September. This year we have the President's Cup. Next year we'll have the Ryder
What if I
Cup.
was in Key West or something?
I know you couldn't go because I had tickets for all 4 days,
Right.
and the practice day.
You had a
So
Bear-
I,
oh, you know what? Sunday. It was a Sunday you went to, right? I'm at a Bear game.
I went to
might have been.
Thursday. I went to Sunday,
I only went to a practice round. I went to Wednesday practice.
Wednesday
And
practice.
I
went.
I had bought those tickets 2 years before the event,
Yeah, so
just for a practice, because you couldn't even get.
my brother had tons of tickets because he bought them so far ahead,
Yeah.
and then COVID happened.
Yeah.
They got pushed back a year.
Yeah.
So you got stuck with all. Nobody wanted to buy them then because it was
Mm-hmm.
everybody had no plans at that. You know, the
But
plans.
then
were
everybody
screwed up.
went.
Yeah, and then there was
yeah.
packed there. But yeah,
It was pretty cool being there.
yeah, it was something different. One of the better sporting events I've been to. You know,
Practice rounds were cool too. Even
I was amazed by practice.
they were walking. They played a few holes as an entire team, like in the practice rounds.
Mhm.
Like they all of a sudden the U.S. team just kind of gathered, and then you're watching like 6 or 8 guys teeing off on the same
I'm
hole.
surprised we didn't run into each other.
And then they were like, they would take their time. They would set up different spots on the greens and just practice, and they're shooting shit. And,
This is where I became a Victor Hovland fan. He sat there, and I can't remember which hole it was. It was one of the first couple, 3, 5, somewhere, right at the beginning. And he sat there in like a ditch off to the side, and they would mark different spots on the green,
Mhm.
and he would shoot from there down below. Like, it was a nasty hole, and he's dropping them up there. I'm like, wow.
yeah, you got to practice all those
He's just
tough spots.
practicing the tough spots and dropping them up there.
That's what Scott and I should do.
I don't have to because I end up there.
I know, but that's
I don't got to practice them. I end up shooting from there when you go.
Yeah.
Tough spots, that's where I usually am.
yeah.
You're used to it.
Yeah. So,
You get a flat spot, you don't know what to do with it. Yeah.
what's the fairway?
It's short for
So the NFL thing I have here just goes like by a few teams and talks about like different stuff having 13 this year. Like for example, Buffalo's on here, the Josh Allen DJ Moore connection, how that'll go.
Yeah.
How do you think that'll go?
Depends
Josh,
This is one.
if they want to use them.
Has Josh Allen ever had like a number 1 receiver that they just threw to all the time? It seems like they get a guy and then he goes away from them and throws to other
Well,
guys.
Diggsy did pretty good.
Yeah, they did all right.
It's about Josh. It's not about.
It was always about Davis.
Yeah. And you got Malik Willis, one of the Dolphins. That's a big thing they're saying.
Yeah.
A good story. Or
In fantasy, he's rated higher than Jordan Love. Did you say that? I don't know.
Well, they might be behind. They might be behind a lot.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe that. Yeah,
I
good
don't know
point.
if that's the only thinking. I don't know what else you think. I mean, I wouldn't. I don't know. I would maybe
wouldn't-
take him as a number 2 for
I
him.
wouldn't
I
take
feel
him
like
as
going to
a
see what goes.
Yeah, I would too.
Drake May, AJ Brown connection.
Yeah,
I like that.
that could be huge.
The Jets, all their rookies they got coming off.
Yeah,
The big tight end they got though. Good player.
Jets will fuck it up.
Lamar Jackson's in a contract situation, and how he fits in his new offense. The new offense coordinator is Declan Doyle, who was the Bears' QB coach last year. So
Okay.
kind of a Ben Johnson.
Who's the head coach there again?
Jesse Minter.
Minter.
So he became the defensive coordinator or offensive coordinator?
Yeah, Declan Doyle's offense coordinator.
Oh, that's a big jump from quarterback's coach.
Yeah, that's what he might have been the offense coordinator actually, but was he really?
Yeah, with Ben Johnson there.
He was part of the offense. I don't know what he did, but he didn't call him nothing.
This is where we see it in football all the time. You've seen it with Detroit, and you got to keep replacing these guys now because when you're the in thing, like Caleb Williams had a great year, and they're like, "Oh, his coach must have done a good job." Let's get that guy to come in and teach our guy. And it's tough. Now the Bears got to replace him.
The Bengals made big splash on defense. They got Dexter Lawrence, huge pickup.
Yep.
Boy Mafi, and the second round pick, Cassius Howell, and the safety Brian Cook they picked up. Now they got Shamir Stewart from last year's first round pick, so their defense should be better. Lost Trey Hendrickson, but
Can't be worse.
he didn't play last year anyway.
Yeah.
Shooter Sanders versus Deshaun Watson, the big talk in Cleveland.
Oh, Jesus, come on.
The Pittsburgh Steelers new look offense with Pittman, Jermaine Bernard, and DK Metcalf. So you got Rico Dowell as well there.
Oh yeah.
It's in Pittsburgh.
It's a good pickup, yeah.
Oh my God, that's
with Jalen Warren.
He had a nice. It was a little bit of a mid-season.
Yeah.
Well, he's a change up from Warren though.
And Aaron Rodgers obviously will be back.
That good for him. It's gonna be his last hurrah probably.
He said for sure.
Yeah,
Is it?
yeah.
Okay.
Stroud's got a new offensive line. See how he does, and they got David Montgomery now. The Colts, Daniel Jones coming back, so hopefully that works out for
He
him.
played great those 10 games last year.
They started out 7-1 or something last year.
Yeah, and they missed the playoffs.
Yeah.
Travis Hunter, how he'll be this year. I'll happen with him.
Would you take him in a fantasy draft? Like you wouldn't put any, like credence in like he's a star player coming up.
Yeah.
Usually receivers are 3 years anyway.
Maybe late flyer because they're playing defense too, and
Yeah, I don't know how that's.
all he did the last game of the year was 8 catches, 100 yards, and a touchdown. But they also have a bunch of wide receivers. They have more receivers than cornerbacks. So they figure he's gonna play cornerback.
Yeah.
Cam Ward, how much better if he progresses this year? And the number 4 overall.
He's got a new coach too, right?
Carnell Tate is the receiver now there. Let me think. Tennessee.
Did they get a new coach? Or was that last year?
I'm not sure. Maybe last year. Oh yeah. Who was the coach now? Because he, maybe he did fire. I don't know.
I think it's this year.
Yeah, maybe. Bo Nix health. Mahomes health. How Fernando Mendoza works out if he gets to play.
Do you think? Okay, you're a proponent for starting him for day one, right? Aren't you?
Well, not if they got Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, I mean, if Cousins sucks.
If you don't have a quarterback that is legit, I would start my rookie.
Okay.
But they have Kirk Cousins.
Because you've
Kirk
been
Cousins can win games.
you've been a pretty big proponent of
If they start
starting
him
your
for day
guy.
one, I'd be fine with
Let
it.
him get all the shit out of the way
You
the
don't
first
you
year.
don't got much time with him, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
I see the benefits to both, but I mean we've seen that sitting a guy for a while it works.
and maybe half season if they're
Yeah.
2-7.
And Cousins got to know what he's getting into. He's not a dumb guy. He
No,
knows.
if they're in a playoff contention, I don't sit Cousins at all. You're
No,
going to win a football game, right?
Well, Atlanta had that going, and then they changed it up and put Penis in there, whatever his name is. Yeah, and then they collapsed.
How Mike McDaniel does in Chargers with Herbert, Amari Hampton, and McConkey.
Yeah, that might
That's
be
gonna
a
be
great
interesting.
setup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys feel like Herbert could have a big year?
Yeah.
I do. He just got to stay healthy. Their offensive line was hurt last year. Remember,
He got
they lost-
killed last year.
they lost both tackles in the first 3 weeks.
He
And what,
was-
and what is the
He
problem?
had a solid year last year.
And
He started out hot.
Isn't Joe Alt the other? That's the Alt Pro Bowl or whatever. He was hurt right away, and they made the playoffs. So didn't they? And didn't they? He threw a couple picks in the first. I don't know. He was terrible against Houston.
Mhm.
He was terrible against Houston. Didn't
Yeah.
he throw a couple picks? Or was that the year before?
Houston threw a lot of picks.
No, but they beat I think the Chargers' first game in the playoffs.
Oh, they did.
I think. And he had a terrible game. There was a game that Justin Herbert was terrible.
He notoriously had bad
Like,
games.
yeah.
Like 2 or 3 picks.
I don't know if it was this year. I don't.
Yeah.
Cowboys defense can be better. Caleb Downs, Mikel Lawrence, D. Winters, Rashawn Gary, Jalen Thompson, and Quentin Williams would be there. Quentin Williams would be there for the full season next year too. So Jackson Dart, how in year 2 he'll be with his new offense coordinator Matt Nagy.
Yeah.
Woo! Jalen Hurts in a new offense.
It's hard to tell with him. I
I
mean, he's a good football player, but you never know.
And the interesting thing of Jalen Hurts, the offensive coordinator is Sean Mannion. Remember that the backup coordinator for the Vikings?
Yep.
And he played under Kevin O'Connell. And also worked under Matt LaFleur, so we'll see. Jane Daniels in his new offense, another new offense. David Blau, the backup for the Lions, is their offensive coordinator, I think, now.
I remember that name.
Oh, no, Cliff Kingsbury. David Blau is... Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah, Kingsbury left. I forgot, I'm sorry. David Blau is the offensive coordinator.
Where's Kingsbury now?
I don't know. How if Caleb Williams progresses, and since Drew Dahlman retired on him. How Jared Goff does with a different offensive line, but they're upgraded. The Packers, if their wide receiver room, with Dobbs, Wicks, Watson, Reed, and Golden.
Dobbs is not there.
Dobbs
Oh, they don't
gone.
go. Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, they traded Wicks, so it's just Watson, Reed, and Golden. That's all they got right
Yeah,
now.
they got the big three though.
That's all they got. Yep.
And
then,
Savion Williams. Is
Oh, they got other guys, but those three were the same three. Those are their guys.
That needs to be the cornerstone.
Yeah, I agree.
And a couple other guys.
And Kraft's going to be back, so that's a big deal.
Is Kraft back week 1?
they say he's going to be on pulp to start the year. The training camp. I'm sorry, not the year. Training camp.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's a big.
But you can still start week 1. If
I thought he
you're
was progressing towards week 1.
Yeah.
That opens up a lot for Reed then across the middle if you got Kraft out. Once they lost Kraft, they didn't have that.
Yeah.
You're kind of stuck to only throwing deep or short.
And Micah's progressing towards like week 5, 6.
I
Micah
think
Parsons.
5 or 6. They said
Yeah.
maybe.
Is he?
I don't know.
I didn't even know he's out that long.
Yeah, they said 5 or 6.
So he got hurt a little after
Yeah.
Kraft.
Kyler Murray and JJ McCarthy battle in Minnesota.
Who do you think's going to win that? Kyler Murray's he's good,
Mm-hmm.
but he does it for like 6 games and some video games come out.
I mean, McCarthy competition will make him better, but I think Kyler Murray's going to be upper hand in the whole thing.
Probably.
I mean, they didn't sign him for a lot of money, but you still signed a quarterback that's going to cause controversy. They could a quarterback. They went out and got a free agent quarterback that's going to make you go, oh, we can start him. It's not like this got some backup.
Yeah, he's a legit
This guy
quarterback.
that can start in the NFL. He's done it. So
he's had multiple years where at 6 games into the season, he might have been the best quarterback in football.
and then you got,
Didn't they have a good quarterback a couple of years ago and then let him go
Yeah,
and win the Super Bowl?
Whatever happened to that guy? Darnold.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
And
kept him.
the Kyler Murray thing, he's playing for a contract. If you think about it, he's playing for a contract.
Sure.
Yeah,
It's a 1-year
it's
deal.
the Malik Willis.
Mhm.
It's all these back. Daniel Jones. We've seen it.
Although Kyler's been a star.
Kyler's gotten paid already.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
he's
is-
got his money.
Yeah.
So is Daniel Jones.
Yeah, but
He
he
was a
wasn't
starter for
as
years.
good as Kyler Murray at times.
No.
But he did get the money.
He was in just bad
Danny
situations.
Dimes got the money.
Darnold too.
Yeah, Darnold, yeah.
He was the same thing.
Tua versus Penix, which I don't,
Is that where he's at in Atlanta now?
When they say Tua could start.
They had Kirk Cousins there. Why didn't they just play him?
The Panthers made their defense really good with Jalen Phillips, Devin Lloyd. They got a good defense. Carolina Panthers are going to be good.
Last year at the end of the year.
And
right?
if-
Or no, did they make the playoffs?
They did. They lost to the Rams in the first game.
They were part of that whole tiebreak situation. Remember?
Yeah, but they lost to the Rams in that game. That was a good ass
Wasn't
game.
it close?
It was at
Yeah.
Carolina too.
Yeah.
Who they?
I was watching it. It was the same day as the Bear Packer game because we were watching it at the game before we went to the game.
So remind me
we
of that
did.
tiebreak situation. So Tampa didn't make the playoffs, right? Because there was the 3-way tie. Tampa, Atlanta,
Tampa missed it because of some weird thing.
Carolina had the tiebreaker based on
Who they add? Carolina?
Jalen Phillips and Devin Lloyd.
Oh, well, you can't triple stamp a double stamp. Lloyd.
Tyler Shaw, how he plays this year for the Saints. Buka plays as the #1 receiver possibly
that's
now
right.
in Tampa. Since Mike Evans is in San Fran. Jeremiah Love, how he plays in.
Fuck Mike Evans.
How Myles Garrett will make the Rams.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah.
Garrett went to the freaking Rams.
The
The rich get richer.
The
Jesus.
49ers get Fred Warner, Nick Bosa, and McKill Williams all back. George Kittle back, and he also added Mike Evans.
That's a lot of injuries waiting to happen. That whole team. That team keeps getting older and older.
They always
I
get
can't
hurt.
believe we're getting this close already.
And then
Yeah.
they always get injured, but they're always in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
They
incredible.
yeah, because they patch it back together.
The Seahawks with Jack Sharp, they don't have Kenneth Walker anymore. He went to KC.
Charbonnel's out.
Charbonnet's going to be out, so they're going to first round pick Jadian Price.
Yeah.
We get to play a little bit.
What do you think, Kenneth Walker going to KC?
That's a great pick.
I
Great pick.
agree.
Well, I like, I
wish
like
I
a
could
lot.
keep
the
him.
sneaky one, Pacheco as the backup in Detroit. That's huge.
Yeah.
That's a big pickup. He's more athletic and he's more dynamic than
Who was the backup?
David Montgomery.
David Montgomery.
And he's just as physical.
Montgomery went to Houston.
Yeah. But Pacheco is just as physical,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
but he's a
We've
guy
seen
that can get
firsthand.
away from you if he gets in space.
Yeah.
Where Montgomery was awesome. I like Montgomery.
Mhm.
But he won't run away from you. He'll knock you over, but Pacheco will do both of you. He's nuts.
And do you think
Screw loose.
Dan
kinda guy.
Campbell's that's his kind of guy?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Not
And-
that Montgomery wasn't, it just didn't work out money wise. The same thing.
Here's the
It
thing:
happens.
they've got Jameis Williams, They've got who's the guy that's been the star player there?
St. Brown.
Yeah,
Come on.
Amon St. Brown. Yeah, I was trying to think which brother, not Equanimous.
Yeah, one of the St. Brown.
Amon Ra.
He's the good one.
So they got those two guys. Now they got Tesla, who's kind of a gadget more, but he's fast.
He had a good year last year too.
He had I drafted him, but you can't keep him in fantasy because it's a touchdown.
He's a good football team
He's
player.
a great team player.
You just plug that guy in.
And now you're putting Pacheco in that mix, and Laporta, I think, was injured all
Laporta
last year.
was hurt.
He had a rough year.
Nobody like that show. Just plug him in.
I-
Tesla.
That's fine.
Plug him in anyway.
God damn it, I missed it.
Jeez, come on. It's been late.
I did miss
Jay
that.
sent me something he heard that a Spanish pilot, they were flying, and he said that Argentina won the World Cup to make the fans from Argentina on planes think they won back to back, and he told them no, Spain won.
Are you serious? That's great.
That is funny.
Oh,
No, fans are pretty serious about their soccer. You better be careful.
Yeah.
get your ass kicked.
Send this plane
I
down.
believe somebody get their ass kicked for doing that.
If I say, I say. Anything else?
Did anybody ever say you have a bad case of laundry?
No.
No, I believe somebody get their ass kicked if they said that.
Construction. Then later you see them out there shoveling.
Yeah.
I had a couple things. I saw this last NFL player not to have a face bar on his helmet.
No face bar.
No
Not
face-
a single bar.
That's
no
not
face
even
bar.
the single bar. So the single bar came out, I want to say,
Sandy ball.
it was mandated 1962 to have at least a single bar.
Okay.
That's a good guy. I mean, it's a kicker.
George Blanda.
I kicked the ball. Yeah,
It's 62?
yeah, that's when it was mandated. The last one was in 1966. So for 4 years, he played grandfathered in. Garo Yefremian.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So he had no face mask until Ray Nitschke hit him so hard that he decided it's probably a good idea I put a face bar on there now.
Mm-hmm.
He said before he felt claustrophobic wearing it, and then Nitschke clobbered him.
I have a question. What does the one face bar do anyway?
Yeah, that's
Most
Because
of
he used to pull them down
they
anyway.
pull 'em down.
They pull 'em down to
they,
kick anything.
what they did, they were talking about it, is they have the loose screws in there so they can pull it down.
Oh, yeah.
The last non-kicker to wear just a single bar.
Ken Anderson.
1985. You're right in the era. And it was another star player. He played against Kenny Anderson in the Super Bowl, I think.
Not a quarterback? Not
It was a quarterback.
Malone.
No, it wasn't a quarterback.
Montana were a normal one.
Or
Right.
a quarterback, okay.
It's a non-kicker.
Ken Anderson played against Montana last year.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So it'd be somebody.
Oh yeah, it was Boomer. Boomer played against them in this. No,
Boomer played against Montana as well.
yeah, you're right.
People.
Uh,
Since Hayes struck out twice against Joe
God
Montana.
damn it! Who the hell did he play against? They played in a couple Super Bowls.
This team did?
His leg was like this.
oh, Tyson.
Theismann.
Oh, yeah, I can see it.
Hey,
Yeah.
now it comes full circle with the Lawrence Taylor thing.
And the last punter,
Broke his leg.
the last punter to wear a single bar was in
Great guy.
2007.
2007. How about Reggie Roby? No, he's dead.
That'd have been great. But you can't take it away from me.
Matt. No, say Matt Law. That's right. He's funny. Matt Single about his kicker.
Yeah.
Man.
And they said this guy's a Pro Bowler or whatever. Scott Player.
Scott Player. Who do you
He's
play
like
for?
a fat guy with a little mustache. Looked like Dan Deerdorf almost. I think the
He
Cardinals.
plays Ray Wershing.
Yeah, he had in every picture with him was with the bar down.
Remember Ray Wershing?
Yeah,
Wershing. I'm Ray Wershing. He won a Super Bowl. He's kicker for the 49ers.
for the Niners.
Yeah.
83,
I'm doing the Wershing.
82.
He's like your grandma from down south. I'm doing the Wersh.
You gotta wash it.
I gotta worship.
I see a lot of power washers out there right now.
That was a big thing when I moved to Ohio too. That was like the old guys that would clean the car. You want to worship?
They wear single bars and they watch the guard.
Or should we change to Earl and worship? And then they instead of the vacuum, they never used the term vacuum. They're like, should we sweep that up?
Sweep it.
Sweep it. And even the vacuum stores were called Columbus Sweepers.
Really?
I'm like, I didn't know this was so.
And there
Columbus,
was
Ohio.
then you invented the Columbus steamer.
Yeah, that was the Cleveland.
Oh, my apologies. You're a trendsetter.
The Texas hot plate, the hot Carl,
The glass bottom boat.
the dirty soda.
rusty trombone.
The best is still the South Park episode with the children. They're like three. Dory Sanchez. Because it was all from the Red Rocket when they were jerking the dog off, and then the parents come, "What are you boys doing? Red Rocket, Red Rocket!" Like that was on a cartoon. They're
way out of bounds.
jerking a dog off. Oh, good times.
Anything else?
I did have something funny if you guys want to do it. I got my algorithm is I think went a little haywire.
Mm-hmm.
I do have it would I could play this video of what I'm getting on my algorithm now.
Let's hear it.
My YouTube? Alright, here we're gonna do it.
Look, can I get a dick bigger than that horse just by using gelatin for 10 days?
All right, pay close attention. If you are over 35 and you're not as stiff and big as you should be, or if you keep busting your nut way too early, I highly recommend the horse gelatin trick.
Busting your nut too quick. She's wearing a fucking doctor thing. If you're busting your nut. These are hilarious. I love these things. So wait, it goes on. It gets better.
In just 15 seconds, you can prepare this trick and your anaconda will stand erect for hours.
He's holding a box of like
This
cherry
trick
jello.
has been used for years by Persian and stallion breeders in Kentucky to keep those horses having giant erections their entire lives. A few years ago, it fell into the hands of the American adult industry. And
So it was just like, hey, those horses got huge erections. Maybe we should give our actors some gelatin. Get bigger boners. So it gets better. My favorite part's coming up yet. And he's just holding, if you look, he's just holding a thing of jello, a bowl with a thing of jello. Oh, but she's in
got a
her
lab coat on.
She's in her lab coat. If you're busting your nuts.
Is her name on the coat? Like Dr. what?
Oh, it gets better. She's going to tell you who the doctor is.
Oh, okay.
And since then, adult actors have been using this instead of the blue pill.
Isn't Viagra better?
Viagra just forces blood flow. This trick eliminates the industrial toxin that is hardening the tissue inside your penis. It is 6 times more powerful.
6
and
times.
because it's completely natural, there are 0 side effects.
And who discovered this?
It was Dr. David, a top urologist in New York.
Dr. David. David found it. The guy from behind
David.
culverts.
Nice.
Like, wait, I get
What kind of rabbit holes have you been down lately?
I don't know what I was watching, but
While he was treating Kevin Costner right after his divorce.
Wow, Kevin Costner used it.
Yeah, that's why he's dating a woman 25 years younger today. You really think it's just his movie star smile?
That's crazy. This is the first time I've ever heard of this horse gelatin trick.
Yeah.
so, Kevin Costner used it? Wow, he's on TV.
Boner's the bone.
I was like, that popped up. I had to watch it like 3 times. I'm like, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen. If you're she's wearing the lab coat. If you're busting your nut, because that's how when I go in and get, the doctor's about ready to put his,
That's how they talk.
yeah. If you're busting your nut too quick, maybe it's because your prostate. Let me stick my thumb up there and.
We're using the term anaconda.
That's a doctor term.
Yeah.
It's a medical industry term.
When a coach said hog, but you call your hog.
Now it's going to be on there because they're listening right now.
You're gonna say, you gotta say hog.
How can I get my hog harder? It's all AI stuff, but it's amazing.
You gotta do a Benchwarmers commercial right there.
All right, we can't have that. We can't get boners anymore.
Eric, closing thoughts?
My closing thoughts are speak for yourself, buddy.
I know. I have seen it.
Well, the curtains were down when he was painting.
Oh shit!
2 coats.
2 coats.
Sorry that I talked so much about golf.
No.
It just tells you that it's time for me to watch a little bit more baseball as it's ramping up towards
The Cubs ain't rampant shit.
God, just listening to the training camp stuff, just like I can't believe we're already there. It's like once you get into the month of August,
It's hunting season. Yeah, and I know where you're going.
Yeah, it's time. I mean, it's such a.
That's how I gauge everything is hunting season,
Yeah.
and hunting and football.
The
is the same
dopamines
almost.
just get like it's all building and building and building, And fantasy football drafts are already on the calendar.
Mhm.
I mean, shit, I already know what pick I have in one league. That's
I'm
crazy.
ahead of the game.
Yeah, you're way ahead.
I'm
of the
the
game.
12th pick in
And
2 leagues.
On my way here, I got a bunch of texts in my other league that, hey, it's just making sure everybody's in, like that, the whole thing.
Yep.
So Pete will be the last second. That'll be the last thing
Oh yeah.
in his league. And but yeah, just having this stuff kind of in the forefront is awesome. So I'm
It's
looking.
right there.
But it's also like you want to get there, but then it's like that means summer's
Slow down.
fading. So let's slow down a little bit. So
I agree.
enjoying the rest of the summer and looking forward to.
I gotta cut the lawn again tonight.
Yeah, I'm giving mine a little break.
Anywhere it's in the shade, it's growing.
Yeah, mine's a little dry.
Yeah, you got a big
Did you
yard.
drop some gelatin on it?
We should drop a little anaconda gelatin
Yeah,
on it.
you just sprinkle some gelatin.
Don't use the blue pill
No,
Use gelatin.
Okay.
blue
Anaconda.
chew.
for your horse cock yard. Jeez.
Yeah,
I thought those things are funny, man. I'm gonna start downloading all those when I get them because they're amazing.
yeah. Thanks for sharing.
Sharing is caring.
All right, I'm done.
You're done.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. Be on the lookout. I received a warning the other day. Be on the lookout for scammers using social media to steal investments.
Oh.
So, just to be. So I immediately, I'm very proactive. So I went and checked my MySpace page to see if my baseball cards had been stolen. But they're still in that shoebox in my parents' attic. So dodged a bullet there.
Along with the Playboy with Susan Anton because she was a fox.
I actually do have a stack of Playboys in my garage, like from the late 70s, early 80s. There's probably like a dozen of them.
Yeah.
I don't know where I got them, probably 30, 40 years ago.
So the new Playboys were really thin. The older ones were really thick because they're all bushy inside.
The pages are like this.
Stuff. Bush. There's more bush, they're thicker.
Yeah.
You were going for something
I'll go
else.
for sticky pages.
I know.
Yeah.
This joke is way better.
That's pretty good.
And yours was good,
Yeah.
but his was way better.
Yeah.
What is that? 1974 thicker.
Oh. It's a hair pie.
You're reading it, you're pulling hairs out of your mouth. It's like, what the hell?
But you shaped a llama in here.
Like, oh man, the dog's groomed today? Where are all these curly hairs coming from? Yeah, they're falling out of the magazine. Yeah, I don't even know where I got them, but I've had them for like probably 25, 30 years. And there's like and my brother-in-law was like, dude, those are like collector's items. I was like, you want them? I've only used them a couple times,
Use them.
I mean, Rod.
Read the article.
They're barely used.
Yeah, always got a little sports section.
Yeah, it was about 3 years ago. He said he'd take them, and they've been sitting on my counter in my garage next to my drills and my saws.
I'll put them next to a drill.
In your glory hole.
3/8 drill bit. Drill hole.
3/8.
Okay, a 1/4 inch.
Liar.
quarter inch.
Okay.
Yeah.
So?
Yes, that was it. I mean, I'm protecting my investments, my baseball cards.
Well, my closing thoughts are never to borrow Ed's Playboys.
No.
I might fix it.
But what are you looking for?
Looking around. I got a big Cubs portrait, like poster, framed one.
Is that a Playboy one?
It says World Champions 2017 or whatever.
Oh, really?
16, whatever year it was.
16.
17 would be
I don't know.
good.
You think it fit down here somewhere?
You could make a room.
All right. It's probably about like that. I just looked. I was like, I wonder if we got anything like that.
There's not any. There really isn't any.
Somebody dropped off my house. It came from what are they when you sell off shit at a house?
Oh, estate sale?
Estate sale. Yeah, it came from there, and it was like left over. I was like, that's a pretty nice poster, framed.
That's cool.
Yeah, you need more Cub stuff.
Yeah, there's no Cubs. I just that's what I was
Put it
looking
right
at.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice looking one. Yeah, I'll grab it next time.
Cool. So yeah, my closing thoughts are I don't got much. I think we covered it. Just never borrow Ed's Playboys.
No.
Don't ever eat Jello at Ed's house.
You know what?
What else?
Or don't eat too much.
You know what's funny about the Jello thing? I just thought of every kid's like just scarfing Jello at they'd be like boners everywhere.
So they eat the Jello or rub it on their wieners?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a trick. You have to pay for it to get the idea how they. You know the other place? Old folks' homes. They eat Jello constantly.
Oh, they always got boners, I heard.
Yeah, it's kind of weird there.
It's like a big orgy those places.
It's like, what is that?
Oh, they got the highest the highest rates of STDs is in
Florida.
nursery homes.
It's in like Florida
Nursing
in
homes.
those.
That one community in Florida.
Yeah,
The
like the villages.
Rampant.
the villages, yeah.
The villages. There's like whatever 35,000 people
The
there.
golf carts have herpes.
Because they just
Yeah.
stopped caring. They're just like,
Oh yeah, I'm just.
we're on our way out.
They're
Let's
just
have some
blowing
fun.
loads all over the place, you know.
Yeah, rando.
Look, I'm Spider-Man.
You drive down the roads there in your golf cart and it's like spinning the tires. It's like, what is going on?
It's like driving through an Elmer's glue field.
I thought this was tapioca pudding.
Willie's like, oh, hey, tapioca.
Well, yeah, Willie's like, where's this
Oh,
at?
Jesus.
For
No
research
wonder he's
purposes.
not here.
He's at the villages
Yeah,
getting his pudding.
he finally moved on.
He's giving pudding showers.
Putting in full of Jello.
He's doing a birthday bit there.
Oh,
Judy Collins.
So we
104.
we are the Basement Benchwarmers podcast for Ed, Eric, and myself, Scott. Everybody have a great week, and we'll talk to you in a couple weeks.
That was good.
I like the boner thing. That worked out really well.
Yeah, that worked.
Because you guys are dying. You're killing me.
Close. We closed well.
Yeah, I got some of those like a couple months back, and it was just like when
Randomly
my
showing up.
husband's trying to fucking blast me with his huge cock, you know, and it's like, what the hell? I was like, I played it for Amber. I'm like, can you believe this AI, you know? But then I was like, I hadn't seen any for a long time, and then I got that Jello one. And I'm like, I can save it directly to my stuff I use.
And it's just showing up on YouTube.